All right. What is up, everybody? Appreciate you guys stopping in tonight for the Suns and the Jazz. Big-time Western Conference matchup here. The Jazz coming in hot, winning their first 2 in-season tournament games. Big stuff there. We will see if they can continue that tonight, and we will get a little deeper into that here as we go. I just want to get this started up. Let's see, I need color source. No. But again, welcome back in. Appreciate everybody stopping in for the first time in a little while here. But, we make do. We're back. And that's what it's all about. So, appreciate you guys coming in and supporting. Definitely helps a lot. Okay. Man, I don't even know what to do with that. Whatever. We're going to leave it for now. I'll figure out what I need to do later. Okay. Let me pull up some notes. Gosh, that rectangle. Okay. How's everybody doing tonight? Put it in the chat how you guys are feeling about this game. It's going to be a good one. Obviously, you've got quite the duo to contend with here in Phoenix. But, I mean, look at that. This is a home game for the Jazz, obviously. A lot of good things come out when you are playing at the Delta Center. That's a big thing that they changed that. Very excited when that happened. Obviously, we haven't really been around too much this year to talk about it. But the Delta Center switch was something that I had been looking for a great amount of time. And I think it's great that they were able to do that. This is the ESPN Game of the Night. Very excited for that. Let's see. I want to mute this one. Okay. So once again, this will be the ESPN Game of the Night. Definitely a big thing. If you look at the season leaders for the Suns, Kevin Durant leading the charge with 30 points per game, and Devin Booker in the same line of thinking is doing over 30, which is incredible. Fantastic stuff from him. Jusuf Nurkic also doing a nice job, 8.8 rebounds for him, and then 4.7 assists per game. And you're just seeing that effect that Kevin Durant can have on a team almost immediately. He is just quite the piece that you would want as a team to have, that all sides of the floor scoring, and you also get that great distributing aspect that he brings to the game. Looking at the Jazz side, they are clawing back here. If we look at how they started out the season, it was not very pretty, and it was worrisome for me as a fan. You know, I'm looking at it and I'm like, wow, like they are really struggling, and they are finally starting to clean up, and it's at the right time. Obviously, they have done a nice job to win these in-season tournament games. But let's take a look here. The Trailblazers game and the Grizzlies game, those were the first 2 wins that they got there. They beat the Clippers early, and big-time loss to the Timberwolves, who are fantastic, by the way. If you actually take a look at them, Timberwolves are currently 8-3. They are second in the power rankings. This is a Minnesota team that we haven't seen in a while. Rudy Gobert at the forefront of that. Obviously got in an altercation the other day with Draymond Green. Big-time thing there. But as we take a look here, I want to see what the Good Morning Alexander. What's up, Coleman? Good to see you in here, my man. It's going to be a good stream, everybody. Appreciate you coming in. And as you do come in, make sure to drop a like. And that'll help this get out so we can make this chat really hopping. But again, as we look at this, this should be a really tight game. The line that they set it at is 5.5 in favor of Phoenix, which definitely makes sense. On paper, Phoenix is a much better team, but again, you add in that home factor for Utah. That's really where the Jazz start kind of making money, and we'll see if they can hold that up here, and it's definitely going to be interesting. But I'm definitely excited to see what they can do. I haven't really had that much of a chance to watch the Jazz this year just because of scheduling problems. But again, of course, I've wanted to, and I've kept track. But it's just a matter of, can they do it? Can they beat the good teams? They beat the Grizzlies. Grizzlies have struggled pretty badly. Trailblazers, same story. Now they get a real test against the Suns. Obviously, that line reflects that they have momentum. They have some confidence heading into this game. We're going to see tonight if they can get the job done. Let's take a look at the Let's see, I'll do that. What mic is this coming through? Need to check my audio, apparently. Let's see. There we go. Okay, that should be a little better. Let me know how my audio is sounding on your end. Need to know that. But let's see. In-season tournament standings. Let's see. Okay. We take a look here. In our group, we are second, 2-0, tied with the Lakers. Also in our group are the Suns. They are 0-1. They lost to LA in their first tournament game. We won our first two against Memphis and Portland. Now are the tough ones, and we will see where we stand after tonight. Just looking at it, I mean, it's looking good. Looking very good right now for the Jazz. I mean, they're coming through at the right time. You need to be very aggressive in these games if you want to have a chance, especially in this group. It's a very, I don't want to say loaded, but I mean, it's a pretty stacked group, and the Suns just barely lost that game against the Suns by 3 points. This is going to be their second game, their proving ground here, and it does come at a tough spot for them. It is in Utah, but obviously the Grizzlies, if there was a cupcake team right now, it's the Grizzlies. They're having all sorts of struggles, all sorts of personnel issues. So that was a good game to win for the Jazz. This is a tough one that they're going to have to come out and take a shot at. Obviously, the Spurs and the Kings, that game's still going. That'll get done here in the next 10, 15 minutes, and then we will get underway with our game that is on ESPN, the marquee game of Friday night. It's going to be fun to see what they can do here in the limelight. I remember last year we barely had any, but again, the roster shaped out a little bit, right? You got John Collins, you got Keontae George, the rookie, to kind of shape out your roster, and we'll see if they can really fill out this year. But those two wins really have helped us out, and they put us closer to the pack. Although I will say, it just doesn't look great right now, and that it's going to take a while for them to nurse this record back to competitive here in the West, as they are still out of the play-in right now, and it'll just take a while for them to get back. But I'm hoping that if they can keep winning the games that they need to win, and maybe pulling out a few of these, this would be a big game to win, not just for the in-season tournament, but also for your standings in the West. You want to win these games against the better teams, and right now the Suns, not even that great. So we'll see how this one goes. Obviously, the Suns have a really tight core. If we take a look at their roster here, you've got Kevin Durant, and Devin Booker on the top end there, and then Yusuf Nurkic. Also, beyond that, you've got Bradley Beal, who is injured right now, and that really does put a hindrance on what they can do. So, at the end of the day, this is a time for the Jazz where they need to come out and give a really nice shot at winning this game. But you can see, for Utah has a home and home with the Suns, and that's their next two games. This is it's one of two ESPN games. Again, they are just slowly building up that reputation again. I remember there was one year where we got a bunch of them, and then we really didn't get much at all. So it's going to be tough, and we'll see if they can really if they can solidify themselves here. But it's going to be an interesting time. Again, 5.5%. You can see that matchup predictor just doesn't know where to go. So it's a half and half. We should have a good game here. That's why we are in this situation. Bradley Beal, the only injured player, and there are some injured players for the Jazz, but it is nobody that will really affect the game in that much of a capacity. So we will see how this one goes. Could be interesting. Starting lineup has looked better without Kessler, but not worried when he comes back because he was playing hurt. Yep. I think that Kessler is kind of one of those players where he works really well in some situations, especially if he's healthy. He's a very active shot blocker, a very good defensive player, and sometimes he can contribute at a high level on the defensive end. But overall, you can only have him in for so long because, again, he can't do all of those little things that you need to be able to do in today's league. It was the same reason why we got rid of Gobert, but now we've got Gobert on a rookie contract essentially, which is very nice.
Oh, you might be going to a game December 13th. Very nice. I don't know if I'll make it out to one this year. I hope I do. If I end up visiting the U, then I definitely am going to try to, but we will see. All right, last game, the Jazz improved to 2-0 in in-season tournament group play. That was a 115-99 home win over Portland on Tuesday. Jordan Clarkson continued his recent surge, which was much needed, by the way, with a game-high 30 points, while John Collins with a double-double, 14 and 10, and Kelly Olynyk, 12 and 12. Both got those double-doubles. That's a big-time stat there. Again, you just need contributions on every level, especially if you're a team like this that is really kind of scratching and clawing for every win they can get. You're at 4-7, 3-2 at home. Typically, that home record here in Utah is it's up there, right? That is a record that is usually very high up, and right now they've had some struggles to get to that consistent spot. So, definitely something to watch. Can they get the job done tonight against a very stacked, at least in their starting lineup? I don't want to say stacked because it feels like when I say stacked, I'm really insinuating that they are a great team. I don't think the Suns are a great team. I think their core is well built because you have your Devin Booker, because you have your Kevin Durant, but I don't really think that they are the best team or anywhere near the best team in the league, right? I think if you're looking at pure talent level, it's got to be Boston, because Boston is just it's almost alien, the amount of talent that team has. And I guess who built it, and I say this a lot, but guess who built it? It's Danny Ainge. Danny Ainge was the architect for that team, and we're hoping that he can do something similar here. Again, it's all about just getting the talent and then developing that talent. What's up, D. Allen? Stenko, what's up, my man? 14 in the chat. Appreciate you guys stopping in. Hey, as you come in, make sure you drop a like on the stream. It'll help that stream get out to everybody so we can get this rolling. So the game should be coming up here in the next 10 minutes-ish. Make sure you stick around because we'll have lots of coverage coming up for you here. I need to get the rest of this set up. But yeah, and again, we've been a little lackluster this year on showing up, guys. But we're glad that we have so many who stick with us through thick and thin. Okay. Let's get this rolling. So, when we look at today's opponent, last year versus Phoenix, the Jazz were 1-2. Again, that was another really nice Phoenix team. A lot of good players there. But right now, it's a different world. You've got a whole new tournament, this in-season tournament. What does it mean? Friday's home contest against Phoenix marks the Jazz's third of four in-season tournament group play game, and it's the final one at home. And entering Friday's in-season tournament games around the league, the Jazz are one of 6 teams in the NBA that have played 2 group games and have yet to suffer a loss. So good stuff there. Again, executing at a high level in this new idea. That's definitely a good thing. Bobby Cox, what's up, my man? Appreciate you stopping in. Go ahead and drop those score predictions down below. I want to see what you guys think this one is going to shape out looking like. We will see. Again, Phoenix 3-2 away, 5-6 overall. Both of these teams struggling a little bit in early season. Both of them have quite a bit of talent. The Jazz obviously are much deeper than last year, but they're just struggling to get that defense on a roll. In fact, if we take a look, defensive rankings, they are near the bottom of the league, and that is something that it just won't work as we continue here. But I mean, so far there's been good things. Lowry Markkanen doing what he does. One of the biggest issues, and almost, in my opinion, the X factor for the Jazz is Jordan Clarkson. When he comes out and he is playing at a high level, when he is playing at a high level, that is when the Jazz do best. You have that instant scoring aspect. You don't really need him to distribute that much because you can trust him as a scorer when he's hot. But that's a caveat. We don't know when he's going to be hot and when he's going to just throw up crap. So Jordan Clarkson is crucial to be hot in these games. All right, taking a look at this game. About 20 seconds left here, and we will get heading over to our game. Sacramento going to get the win, it looks like, in San Antonio. And, you know, although they have Wembanyama, San Antonio, and Wembanyama, by the way, redefining the word prospect almost every night, but they still struggle very much to get into that win column night after night, which is interesting. But shows you one player does not change an entire thing. It just doesn't happen. 12th straight season for Kevin Durant with 25 plus points per game. Just an impressive scorer, you guys. One of the most prolific in this league's history. Fun to watch on a night-to-night basis. He is just fantastic. I am definitely excited for that. And it's going to be a fun night tonight, guys. Stick around. Make sure you're hitting that like button as you come in. Really would appreciate it. What's up, Kenny? Appreciate you stopping in. So I haven't seen the court yet because, well, I have, but I haven't seen it tonight yet. I think that the in-season tournament is cool, first of all. I just think that it's a really good marketing trick to get people involved in the game, right? People are excited a little bit. I don't want to say that they're overjoyed to be watching this like it's anything different than it was, but I would say that people are definitely paying attention at a higher level, and I'm going to just throw this on here. And we'll see if I decide to keep that, but throw that up there. I think, again, that it's a great idea because it's getting people involved. People are watching. As much as people are confused, I think in the end, the teams who lose, those fans are going to not like it. And the teams who win, those fans are going to like it. And that's how I feel like most things go in today's kind of league. But, again, I just think that it'll take some time for people to get used to kind of that system, right? And it's like anything else because people do not want to accept the new things. Like whenever they come out, everybody's like, but then people will probably learn to love the in-season tournament, even though it's confusing and it's weird right now. I think that eventually that'll change. I like the idea. I think it's cool. It adds another competitive aspect, whether the players respect that or not. I think it's above all, it's just a good marketing trick, right? You get everybody watching for this tournament thing. Like I just had to look up the standings. I didn't really know what they looked like until then. So that's just more clicks, and it's a good job, I think, by the NBA to drive some content. Again, the line in this game set at 5.5, you guys. Good stuff, Bobby Cox. Good to hear it. Good to hear it. But yeah, no, I think it's a good idea. And I want to hear your thoughts too. Put it in the chat. I want to see this court. Okay, thank you, Kenny. Appreciate it. All right. Getting ready to head over to this game on ESPN. Always takes a little bit longer. So we will see when they get started with this. I'd give it just a minute or so, and we will be in the Delta Center ready for some action between the Utah Jazz and the Phoenix Suns. In West C, in that division, Minnesota and Sacramento are on top. Two more of those unbeaten tournament teams. It's good stuff. The Spurs fall to 0-3. Yes, no problem, Kenny. Appreciate it. I think it just took away your mod because you're not subscribed, but that's all good. So the Suns and the Jazz getting ready to get after it here in Salt Lake City, Utah. In the Suns' last 5, they beat Minnesota, who is one of the hottest teams in the league. They're coming off of that game just a couple days ago. Again, Minnesota coming out of nowhere, just playing a fantastic season. Really have to appreciate what they've done so far. Sounds good, Kenny. Chicago, they also beat them in overtime. Chicago's been pretty bad, though. OKC lost that one. Lost to LA. Those were their 2 tournament games. The Jazz, on the other hand, have won both of their tournament games. Memphis and Portland, they won both of those. That puts them at 2-0 in the tournament. Never mind. The Suns only played one tournament game so far. That was the LA Lakers 122 to 119. They took that loss right there. 7 minutes and 56 seconds away from tip off here in Salt Lake. Very excited for this one as always. Playing the Suns just has a different feel to it, right? I feel like every time we play these guys, it's always fun. Somebody always goes off on the other team, but regardless, I think it's always fun to watch these battle it out. They are historically two of the better teams in the Western Conference, and I don't know how closely you guys follow, but I mean, I enjoy watching the Suns. I've liked several of their players over time. I always liked Chris Paul on that team was fun. Obviously, you get that veteran point guard aspect. It kind of reminded me of Mike Conley on our team. Little washed, but definitely fun to have around and have that veteran feel for sure. But we'll see. Oh, to run a streak. So Kevin Durant, take a look at his usage. He is on the floor a lot, and we can get deeper into this. But the question that remains for guys like him, like the Anthony Davises and all of that, can they stay healthy? And honestly, for me, the answer is maybe, because it is tough to keep guys like that healthy, right? We'll see. We'll see if they could stay healthy, but if they can, the Suns will eventually find success. You bring that core in, KD brings success to wherever he goes. The experiment in the experiment in Brooklyn was not exactly successful, but he still brought some success there, right? He brought all of those good things that he had there. It just didn't totally work out. You had almost too much going on there. Now they've got 2 stars, and they've got a lot of other pieces that they can really mix around. 3 stars with Bradley Beal, but obviously he is out tonight for this game, as you can see on that injury report. Again, you take a look at that matchup predictor. It just does not know where to go. And that's an interesting spot to be in. I think it's going to be really fun tonight to see what happens. 6 points basically at being favored by 6 points coming into an away game is a big deal, I would say, for the Suns. That is a plus for sure. But we'll see if they can hold up to it, because these games are always tight. This is a Western Conference matchup. I don't know how the players necessarily are treating these games, right? These tournament games. But I think that there is an added level of competition that shows up. Oh my gosh, I can't even imagine. I know Nebraska plays tomorrow. I haven't been watching the Utah State this year, but that'd be that'd be great though. Draymond is something else, can't be controlled. I agree. And again, he is something else, and we have seen we have seen Draymond get into altercations with Gobert before at lower levels, but we've seen that. And it's a lot, that's for sure, There's a lot going on there. So the first game in this regular season series for the Jazz and the Suns was the Suns victory, 104-126. Yeah, and you're fine. You're fine with me as well, Kenny. Definitely appreciate you being in here as always. But Markkanen, again, just take a look at what this team has. If they can piece these things together, they should be able to do some damage. But again, that first game dropped to the Suns. But if you look at the stars here, coming off of being named the NBA's MIP, the most improved player, Lowry has continued his high play to begin the 2023-24 season. Markkanen ranks inside the NBA's top 25 in both points per game and rebounds per game, with 23.9 good for 20th and 8.6 rebounds good for 25th. He also enters Friday ranked 3rd in the NBA in 3-point makes per game this season. So the offense for the Jazz, it's a topic that we got to talk about. I mean, they've been really good on offense. It's just a matter of, can they get consistent on the defensive end? You can be ranked in the top 3, the top 5 on offense, but on the other end, if you're in the bottom 10% of the league in defense, you will not win games. It won't happen. Anyway. Okay. Houston looks good right now too. Yeah, definitely. And again, we have talked about them for years, I swear. Them having all of that young talent, finally getting some pieces around those guys, that will translate into really good things. And we've been seeing that coming, but we just didn't know when exactly it was going to happen. And now it seems like we're getting to the point where they're going to be doing really well. So definitely fun to watch the Western Conference this year. I mean, it's been a ride already. The Jazz not doing too well. I mean, it's the most competitive conference in my opinion, but I don't think it's the best conference, if that makes any sense. It's very competitive, but the best teams right now are in the East, in my opinion. You got Boston, you got Philly, lots of good teams over there. If you look at the power rankings, you'll see that reflected for sure. But Minnesota, they're representing really well. 9-3 currently. That's a good number to be at for them, especially considering some of the lack of success that they've had in subsequent years. You never know. All right. NBA Friday here on ESPN. We're getting going from the Delta Center in downtown Salt Lake City, Utah. Jazz 2-0 in the tournament in the Jazz, and then you got Phoenix Suns always down. Here we go. The court looks great. That layered purple. Kevin Durant, Devin Booker, they're used to purple. They're ready to go. Phoenix going to try to run the table tonight in Utah. Send the Jazz packing. Means that if you win the whole in-season tournament, then you win the $500,000 for one. Yeah, it's cool. I would say I see the Jazz as a somewhere in between 40 to 50, in my opinion. I think they end up 45 wins. I think that that's a reasonable number because, again, they're beating the teams that they need to beat, at least now. Those last 2 wins were big for that. What's going on, Victor? Appreciate you stopping in, my man. And yes, we will try to keep going. Do I see the Jazz in the play-in? I could see them in the play-in. I don't know if they make it all the way to the playoffs. Again, it just depends on how this team can mesh. We've talked about it. That offense is already cooking. Can we get the defense to match up? And that's going to be a question that I think is going to be answered about, 24, 25 games into the season. We're going to see, are they going to be able to get that going? So far, we're 11 games into the season. We know a little bit about him, a little bit about that identity. We know that Lauri Markkanen's a big part of that. 23.9 points per game. Very good three-point shooter, shooting above 40% this year. These are the things that we need. Jordan Clarkson, another piece in that. We need these guys to execute at a high level. That's how we're going to know whether they are looking good or not. And yeah, Stanko, I am totally hoping for a playoff berth this year because we've already got the picks. If we beat other teams, that's going to just help us more than anything else would, in my opinion. So I think that's the idea we need to be going for. Starting lineups here. We will take a look at those in just a second. Let's see. Is it going to go? How is it doing? Frank Vogel, the coach of the Suns, came from the Lakers. Had a little bit of success there, but not too much. All right, here we go. Tip off coming your way here on the Jazz Huddle. To tip it off, it's Nurkic and Markkanen. Jazz and the Suns in-season tournament is underway. Booker going to take the tip. Booker crossing the timeline up top. Gets a high screen from Nurkic. He's going to dive inside. Kicks it out. Durant, wide open three. You betcha. Now that's just too easy. Durant wide open in the corner. He's going to knock that down in his sleep. 3-zip for the Suns. Easy money. Now here is Ochai Agbaji for the Jazz. Gives it up to Keontae George, straddling that timeline. Almost went over. Markkanen trying to return the favor. Cannot respond with a three in turn. Now Booker working his way inside. Stutters. Goes in again. Fades away. Tough J. Got it to go. That's a quick 5-0. You can hear there's a lot of Phoenix fans here in Utah tonight. Definitely a close state, so no surprise there. Here's a teardrop pass to Markkanen. Got that one poked away and a foul. He'll go to the line for 2 shots. Hoping to get the Jazz on the board here with 11:02 remaining in the first. Booker always surveying up top, going inside. Man, that kick to Kevin Durant is just killer. That's going to be there a lot in this game. Again, there's not a guy for the Jazz who can rotate at that level to get out to those threes by Kevin Durant. Just so versatile in his scoring attack. First free throw is good for Lauri Markkanen, puts him at 1-5. All right. Second one is up and good again. Good to see there. 2 for 2 at the line for Lauri Markkanen. Now here come the Suns. Up top is Booker. Just crossed half court. Going to work his way inside. Puts it up. He's blocked away, but Nurkic gets the miss. Puts it up. Cannot get it to go, but he is fouled. So 2 shots coming up for Nurkic. Now the Suns looking to extend that early 3-point lead. They got out to a hot start, didn't they? How many challenges? I would guess 1 or 2. Plug, you would like to do? Oh, yeah. I can't wait. Can't wait. I think I know what you got in store. Nurkic, first one does go 6-3 now, or 6-2. Nurkic, long-time Portland Trailblazer, was the big man, perennial big man for Damian Lillard. Now Lillard gone, and it is time for him to find a new place here in Phoenix. Keontae George hands it off for Jordan Clarkson. Clarkson going inside, 10:40 left. The big bouncer goes in. Nice touch off the glass for Clarkson. That's his first 2 of the game. They're going to need him to be hot if they want a shot tonight. Here's Kevin Durant, kicks it out. Grayson Allen, 3-ball, former Jazz man, knocks it in. Did a stint with Utah, then with the Bucks. Now he's here, and he is quite the shooter. George going inside. Nice pass. Collins biffs the layup, and that's going to be Grayson Allen on the board. Over to Durant now in the corner. Devin Booker fakes, sits Keontae George down, and knocks the 3 down. That is going to be a highlight reel play. Keontae George slipping, and 13-4. Holy cow. Welcome to the game, Utah. 10:02 left to play, and the Suns just blow it open. Blow it open. Wow. Holy cow. The Suns come out blazing. Wow, that was insane. Just an absolute onslaught by the Phoenix Suns. That's in 2 minutes of play. They had scored 13 points. They're on pace for God knows how much. We will see what happens. Huge start for them so far. Almost their entire starting lineup on the board except for Eric Gordon. Wow, what a start. Yeah, what a crazy start. Way to go for the Suns. They did a nice job. Yeah, definitely trash defense for the Jazz. And again, we've talked about this. They don't they do not do a good job right now on the defensive end. The Jazz with Quinn Snyder was such a defensive minded team that it was really hard to honestly score. We would see just times where teams just could not score against those Quinn Snyder defenses. But now with Will Hardy, we struggle a little bit, and that's something that they're going to really have to work out and maybe implement a new system here in the coming year or so to figure out how to fix that, because you just can't start out games and give up 13 points in the first 2 minutes. I mean, it's just too much too soon, you know? All right. 23 in the chat. Appreciate every single one of you guys popping in. Make sure, if you have not already, to hit up that like button. It really does help out the stream more than you know. So definitely hit that up if you could. It would help me out a lot. 13-4 though. Big time start for the Phoenix Suns. This game, the line was 5.5 in favor of the Suns. Right now, they're looking like they are trying to blow that open, and we will see. So Devin Booker, 5 points already. Kevin Durant with a 3 and 2 assists. I mean, this team, offensively, when those stars are hot, they are really, really good. And also Grayson Allen coming in and contributing right away. But that does show that, you know, whoever the next guy is going to struggle a little bit to make up that gap that is left by one of those guys. Because, you know, Grayson Allen's a great player, and he already has scored on us tonight. But I definitely wonder what the replacement is for those studs, right? What are you going to do? Yes, sir, Kenny. You can always watch. You just let me know. First time viewing the stream. Love the commentary. Of course, Cameron Nash. Appreciate you stopping in. Always happy to give you the goods. George up top, straddling the top of the key over to Collins. Collins going to work his way inside. Handoff for JC. He's looking for something. Going to go inside. Top of the paint. Puts it up. Puts it down. JC with an early 4. He will take that all day. Jordan Clarkson starting out pretty hot. Booker working his way on the left side. Going to give it down to Nurkic. He goes up. Got it to go. Keontae George. That is a rookie foul right there. Hits the arm of Nurkic. He's going to head to the line for a second time tonight. Already 2 for 2. And that's going to be an and 1 attempt for Nurkic at the line. Looking to put the Suns up by 10, and he does. So 10-point lead for the Suns here. We got 9:32 left to go in the first. Here is George once again, the rookie out of Baylor. A lot of rookies out of Baylor for the Jazz recently. Clarkson fires from outside. That one doesn't go. It's pulled down by Durant. That was an early shot in that shot clock. I feel like they got to milk it a little bit more. Booker working on the right side. Swing pass. Durant in rhythm 3. Yes. Man, Slim Reaper. He's kicking already. Just fantastic stuff. 4 of 4 from deep for the Suns. They are getting whatever they want right now. This defense for the Jazz is just not cutting it. George up top looking for a pass. He's just going to take the 3. Top of the block. Can't get it to go. Pulled down by Kevin Durant. Now on the other end, it's Grayson Allen barreling inside. Right past the Rook. Goes in. It doesn't go. Collins pulls it down and resets to George. Keontae George over to John Collins. Now a screen. Working with it. Outside. Clarkson now. Left side on the wing. 30 points per game in the 2 in-season tournament games. Puts up another one. Fading away. And Clarkson is the Jazz's offense right now. 8 points so far. 6 points for Clarkson, excuse me. But on the other end, just a quick bucket there for Phoenix. And they just really can get whatever they want on that offensive end. When it clicks, it clicks. I feel like I've said it a lot, that they are a very well-built team. George going inside. The floater. That one goes. Now the Jazz looking like they're going to start heating up here about midway through this first quarter. Devin Booker on the right side. Gives it over to Durant. Thought about the 3. He'll go inside. Kicks it out. Nurkic. Hand off. Booker working his way around. Going to hand it off again. Durant back out. Nurkic. Trigger on the 3. That one was way off, and that's a shot that the Jazz are going to want to try to force tonight. They want Nurkic shooting that 3 for sure. There's a foul up top. That one's going to go on Eric Gordon. A reach. Keontae George going to inbound it here. Gives it over to Clarkson. Quick trigger 3. And Clarkson is hot, baby. That is a big-time 3 ball from JC. 13-21 now. 7:24 in the first. And that's just a beautiful, beautiful inbound play. Just caught the Suns sleeping right there. Durant on the left side. Looking for Booker. Gets it to him. He's going inside. Puts it up right over and through Agbaji. Impressive finish from Devin Booker. He is not usually a muscle guy, but holy cow. Goes right through him. Now to Collins, and he is fouled. It's going to be a block, so on the floor. First foul of the game on Nurkic. Need Kessler back. I absolutely agree. Absolutely agree. Definitely could use Kessler in this one. You can see that the defense is just not anchored. You know, you're really forcing it with Abaji down there and John Collins and Lowry Marketing. You add that third defensive presence in there, and you've got a pretty good lineup. But without him, you struggle a little bit for sure. John Collins at the line. First one is up and no good. That'll rim out. Upcoming national TV schedule for the NBA. Saturday on NBA TV at 8 Eastern is the Bucks and the Mavericks. Star-studded clash right there. Then on Tuesday, you've got Donovan and Joel going head-to-head on 7:30. That one's on TNT. That one did go. The one of two there at the line for JC, John Collins. Not that JC. Now here is Okogie. Gives it down low to Kevin Durant. Durant kicks it out. Gordon, wide open three ball, and he got it. That was a deep one, 30-footer. That is the issue with this Phoenix Suns roster. Whoever you kick it out to has the opportunity to knock down that shot. Collins on the left side. Stop and pop. Jay, just an ill-advised shot there. You don't want to be hunting for those twos. Now here comes Eric Gordon. Just knocked down that three a moment ago. Looking for another one. He won't shoot it. He pump faked. Gives it down low to Nurkic. That one gets bumped away. Kelly O grabs the steal. A kick. Abaji thought about it. Goes inside. Tough finish. Cannot get it. Misses the bunny. And it goes the other way. Okogie coming inside. Gives it over to Nurkic. The hesitation. Taken away. Nurkic wanted a foul. No foul there. It's going to stay with the Suns, though. I mean, really what happened there was Abaji just got in there and ripped that ball out of his hands as Nurkic went up, but there was definitely a lot of contact there. I don't know. I think that's a foul, but oh well. Oh well. We'll take it. We will take it, everybody. Appreciate all 20 of you guys in here. Means a lot. Kevin Durant working with it on the right side. Looking to go inside. Fades away. Tough shot. Got it to go. Durant, just such an effective scorer for this Suns offense. You need that. You need that. Whoever bet on the Suns is feeling very good right now. Let me know who your bets are on tonight. I want to know. That was a slip right there by Clarkson. The Jazz just missing all the layups, but Kelly O down there gets the rebound, keeps the Jazz in it. Not a single three has fallen for Utah thus far. Or maybe one has. I think they're 1 for 4. Nurkic goes inside to Okogie. Cannot get the finish there. Okogie got fouled. He's going to go to the line for 2 now. 28-16. 5:12 left in this first quarter. This is the West A division. For the in-season tournament, the Jazz come into this one 2-0. The Phoenix Suns 0-1, but right now they are looking poised as ever to get this win tonight. They add to it with that first one going. Okay. Second free throw is up. No good. It's grabbed by John Collins, and it'll go the other way. Here comes THT getting his first touches of the game. Colin Sexton also checks in. Yeah, and this team is deep. They just need to be able to execute at a high level on the defensive end to win some games. Kelly O, another finish inside, brings it to 11. Now here is Nurkic. Nurkic throws that one out. That'll go the other way. 4:49 left in the first. 11-point game here. In-season tournament play. Jazz looking to improve to 3-0. Here's THT. Over to Kelly O. Swing pass. John Collins wide open on the corner for 3. You bet. That's a big one from John Collins. His first 3 ball of the game. The Jazz's second. Thanks. God. All right. Kelly O. That big swing pass over to number 20. The Drano. Now within 10, the Jazz. I got the most kitty water bottle they could possibly find. I think it's tiny. I'm going to drain this in like seconds. Good, though. It's very good. All right. Again, this team just needs to execute on the defensive end. That is the only way to get it to work. I guarantee it. The only way. Calvin, great to see the Jazz huddle again. I've got the Suns. Honestly, at this moment, I'm going to take the Suns also. They are looking real nice right now. But of course, always great to see all of you guys. If the Jazz should win tonight, you will subscribe again. Great. Daniel Barry, what's going on, my man? Magic on the Bulls. That's good. Yeah, they do. I mean, the Magic, man, they look good. They look good. They look all right now. We'll even reach. Okay. I'm not wearing the wrong team. This is Jazz hoodie, my man. I know my squad. Cannot miss bunnies. You are right. Why are the Jazz missing layups? Can't be doing that. Cannot be doing that in a game like this. 8-point game though. They were able to get it back. At one point, this was 14-4 in favor, or 14-3 rather, in favor of the Suns. They just got out to a really hot start. The Jazz have had to kind of mitigate. Why is it that they have to come from behind all the time? It's tough. Who is your favorite Jazz player of all time? I'm going to go with Stockton. Is it Stockton? Or is it, I don't know. It could be like AK-47 or something like that. I don't know. Hard to say. It is hard to say. Oh, man. 257. What am I talking about? 257. I don't even know where I got that number. We are in a timeout currently. 4:38 left to go in the first. 29-21. Jazz trailing by 8. So far, the scoring leader is Jordan Clarkson. 9 points on 4 for 9 shooting. 1 for 2 from outside. 1 rebound for him so far. He's been fantastic. And that he's really been the bright spot. Kelly Olynyk also, I would say, has made a really nice impact off the bench for the Jazz, just coming in and being that effort guy. Gotta love it. Yes, miss you too, Garden Embers. Hope you are well as well. Appreciate you popping in. Thurl Bailey, I can agree with that. Dude, I knew it. If you don't like one of the top two, the obvious two, right? You've got your core two. These are the common, like everybody's favorite Jazz players, right? You've got Malone and you got Stockton. The tier right below that, I would say, for the amount of people that love Jazz players, it's got to be AK-47. It's got to be, whoever else. AK-47 was a baller. Oh my gosh. Andrei Kirilenko. Can't get enough. I love that. That's a great pick for a first jersey. I mean, my first 2 jerseys were Donovan's, and then I got a signed Darren Williams jersey, and I got a signed Derek Favors jersey. So I love those to death. On the right side, it's Grayson Allen working on the outside. Gives it down to Kevin Durant. Working on Sexton. That's a mismatch. They kick it out to Grayson Allen. The 30-footer is good. Man, the Suns can shoot. Cannot leave them alone. Cannot. Too many shooters. THT working on the outside. Going to go inside on a Kogi. Bullying his way in. He's got to kick it out. Looks for Kelly O. Wide open 3-ball. Kelly O for 3. I love that. I love that. Kelly O getting the job done. KD working with it up top. Swipe of the Fox working. And Durant just bullies Colin Sexton on the inside. I mean, what does he not have? He is a complete package. Kevin Durant is the complete package. The Jazz still trying to work their way within 10, and Sexton will do it. Man, he is sneaky. Gets around the corner, just nails the elbow J. Here comes KD. Kevin Durant over the timeline. KD gets screen, couple screens. They try to get it down low, and there's going to be a foul. That one's going to go on Sexton. 3:09 left in the first here. All right. Him and Ostertag, yeah, definitely. If Keontae keeps it up, I'm going to have to get a Purple Mountain Keontae jersey. That would be sick. Keontae is good. Keontae is very good. I think he's fun. He is fun. Right now, my favorite player is probably Oh, I don't know. It could be Keontae. It could be, but Keontae still struggles on defense, and I like good defense too. So I don't know. Markkanen gets back in the game and gets bullied down low. Gosh, man, this Suns team just has too many weapons. Sexton gets the whistle down low, 36-26, and Sexton's gonna go to the line for 2 shots here. I'll go on Keita Bates-Diop. At the line, first one is up and good for Colin Sexton. Jazz within 10 once again. Just trying to get this separation to go away. Just got to keep working at it. They will get there. That's funny. I mean, Kelly O is good. He's been knocking down shots tonight. You know, on a regular stream, I'd say, I don't know. But right now, he's looking pretty decent. That one's going to stay with the Suns after a poke by the Jazz D. 2:41 left to play in this first quarter. No team has taken a timeout yet. This quarter's gone really fast. Booker back in for the Suns. Gets a screen up top. Is that? Oh, it's Yuta Watanabe. Watanabe goes inside, fading away. Can't knock it down at the buzzer. THT grabs the board. Here come the Utah Jazz. Over to Sexton. Sexton going inside. Swing pass. Fontecchio. 3-ball. You betcha! The Italian Stallion getting it done. 31-36. 5-point game. The Jazz scratching and clawing their way back into this one. Booker up top at the logo. Got to work his way inside. Goes. Kicks it out. Watanabe. 3-ball. Yes. The response from the Suns. Back up to 8. 1:52 left in the quarter. And a whistle. Down low. Lowry Markkanen going to the line. The Jazz have gotten to the line at a pretty high clip here. They're doing a nice job of doing that. We'll take a look at those stats when we get to halftime. But so far, I've seen a very aggressive approach from them. First free throw does not go for Lowry Markkanen, an unusual sight. And there were times last year where he just would not miss from the line, and that was fun to watch. It's always good when your guys are knocking those down. That just really helps you win basketball games. But again, gotta knock down the bunnies. Second one up. That one is good for Lowry, averaging just over 23 points a game. Been good. Not great, but he's been good. Booker on the right side. On the Delta center tag. Going to look to go inside. Puts it up. Wants it all. And he is deflected. Met at the rim by Markkanen. Now Sexton on the other end. And that's a quick turnaround. 2 for the Utah Jazz. Way to run the break. Way to finish there by Colin Sexton. What a rejection on the other end. Devin Booker met at the rim by Lowry Markkanen. The soldier. You cannot knock him down. Booker. That's a travel by Bates-Diop. They don't call it. Sexton grabs the board. Here come the Jazz. Over to THT. He barrels inside. Goes at the rim. Got it to go. It's a 3-point game. The Jazz right back in this one. 1 minute remaining in the quarter. Here is D-Book on the left side. Looking to respond. He needs something. Oh, that could have been an offensive hook right there. They give it over to Okogie. He goes inside, puts it up. Tough shot, no good. And the Jazz looking nice right now. They want a little bit more. Tie this thing up. THT thought about the 3. The lob. Oh, just a little bit too much dip on his chip right there. That could have been a huge play for the Jazz. Tried to lob it to Markkanen. It didn't go, and there's a foul. That one's going to go on Olynyk. Going to be a block. Man, that was almost incredible. Oh, man. Let's go. That's crazy. That is crazy. Really good stuff there. Booker at the line. First one is up, and that one is good. Booker, always consistent. Not the best dunker, though, so I was surprised that he looked for the poster there on one of the better defenders in the league. I just feel like that's not the smartest thing, but, you know, I could always be proved wrong. I was not in that situation, though. Kevin Durant not on the floor. This is the time, though, for the Jazz to take advantage and really bridge this 5-point gap here. They've already done a nice job to scratch back into this one. This is a high-scoring first quarter, you guys. Lots of action. No timeouts taken. A lot of good stuff. Here is THT working on the right side. Going to be a whistle against a Kogi down low. Utah is in the bonus, so a couple free throws coming up here for Lauri Markkanen. Always interesting to see what they can do. Let's go Hoop Fest. Glad to see you in here. Appreciate it. When KD is out, we come back. Yep, that's how it's going to work, and that's okay. But they just have to take advantage, and right now they are doing that. The first free throw is up and good for Markkanen. Second one coming in just a moment. 9.7 seconds to go in this first quarter. Last shot should go to Phoenix. Second free throw coming for Markkanen. It's up, and it is good. 38 now to 41. And here is Bates Diop. Data Bates Diop kicks it over to, that was, who even was that? That was Goodwin. Goodwin could knock down the shot at the quarter. So we head to the second in a 3-point game. What a quarter. Holy cow. 38 points for the Jazz in the first quarter. 41 on pace for over 70 for both teams. Over 80 for the Suns in one half. Good stuff here tonight, guys. Fun game. Fun time to be a fan. A lot of good shots being made. Appreciate every single one. Every single one of you guys stopping in. Lakers would still win. You know, they could. They could beat either one of these teams. I have just been very, very busy, to tell you the truth. I mean, just a lot of stuff going on, and we apologize for not being on nearly as much as we should, but hey, we're back. We are back. Want to test the waters, see how we're feeling. And I think people are loving it again, so we're going to stay. You know, the main reason that we have had to kind of rethink what we're going to do is just because the amount of illegal streams that are out there, the amount of availability for just Jazz fans to access the games has increased, and credit to them for doing that. But, you know, for us, that hurts our bottom line, right? So, you know, it's been kind of a wild ride to figure out, you know, what we want to do. But at the end of the day, this is what this channel is for, and this is what we like doing. So I'm going to keep doing it, you know? Going to give it a shot. Kevin Durant leading the game with 10 points and 4 rebounds. Devin Booker with 6 assists on the night. He's been absolutely fantastic. Booker had one play that was a little questionable where he went and tried to post up on Markkanen. Now, let me tell you, he got rejected in the harshest way possible. I mean, it was just met at the rim, blocked, he fell over. I mean, it was rough. It was rough. Very rough for him. Yeah, Jazz +2 again. All of these methods for people to watch the game. And again, credit to the Jazz. Way to go for getting people, getting the community able to watch these games. I appreciate that. I can't take advantage because I am about as far away from Utah as you can imagine. But, you know, it is what it is. Kevin Durant, lighten it up, though. Really good stuff. He's 4 for 4. He's always efficient. That is the name of the game with Kevin Durant. Efficiency. He picks his shots. Any shot for him is a good shot. Don't get me wrong. But he picks his shots. He's smart, and he just makes shots. That's what he does. Finds his spots. Gets open. He's hard to miss. And there you go. I have League Pass still. League Pass is how I stream him. I like it. It's fine. All right. 28 of you guys in here. Appreciate you guys stopping in. What's up, Jason Spitzberg? My man, appreciate you stopping in. Hey, make sure if you have not already to smash up that like button, hit that subscribe button. Trying to have a big stream tonight. Need every one of you guys to hit that up just so you can help me out. It really does mean a lot. Game leaders again. For the Jazz, it's been Jordan Clarkson. When he is in tonight, he has been really hot. But again, it's been a question this season all the time. Can't stay consistent. We will see if he can do that tonight. It's going to be interesting. But so far, the Jazz have stuck with them, and we can see why the line was set how it was. People knew this was going to be a tight game. We are just seeing the result of that. Can the Jazz hang around? We'll see. Should be fun. Should be fun, everybody. What do the Utah Jazz and Possums have in common? I don't know. Both play at home and get killed. Play dead at home and get killed on the road. So they just suck both ways. There you go. The Jazz with a quick score out of the break. I did not see it, but it was a 2. Yeah, what? Yeah, 10 points, 5 assists, 4 rebounds for Durant. An immaculate first quarter there for him. 40-41, though. This game's still tight. You can't get rid of these guys. That's been the theme with Will Hardy's teams. You can't get rid of them. Nice poke out right there by Colin Sexton. It'll stay with the Suns. 14 seconds remaining on that shot clock. The Jazz just trying to win those little battles defensively. That's going to help them out immensely. Booker on the left side, going to take a quick J. That one doesn't go. It bounces off the head of Keita Bates-Diop. Nice hands. We go the other way. 11:25 left in the second quarter. Frank Vogel, I believe it's his first season as the coach, replaced Monty Williams. We'll see if he can take him the distance. Obviously, it hasn't been very good so far. The Suns, 5-6. Markkanen was looking for the first Jazz lead of the night. Could not knock down the J at the elbow. Here is Goodwin. Gives to, man, there are some bums on this team. Let me tell you, Drew Eubanks, and there's a foul down low on Fontecchio. That's his first. The Jazz pick up their first foul of the quarter. Booker gives over to Eubanks. Back to Booker. Work his way inside. Kicks it out. Watanabe for 3. That one doesn't go. The board grab down low by Bates-Diop, and he puts it up and in. Wanted the foul. Not give it to him. 3-point game. It is. Now here comes Sexton. That too is good. Puts him in. Man, he is just so adept at knocking down those mid-range jumpers. It's a tough deal to do, but he does it really well. And now inside Bates-Diop goes up, gets the foul he was looking for last time, and he got the shot to go. So an and one opportunity here. Keita Bates-Diop. Good stuff. Oh, I thought I did shut you up, Kenny. I apologize. It was very loud. Oh my gosh. That was so cool, though. That was a big deal for our marching band to make the finals at the St. Louis Super Regional. Very fun experience. Very grateful for that. Very enjoyable. 42-46. Here is THT. Cannot get the 3 to go. The Jazz don't want to fall behind here. Just missing the bunnies. Booker takes a short 3. Going to go the other way. Olynyk pulls down the rebound. On the right side is Colin Sexton. He goes inside, pops a J. That one won't go. It's pulled down by Eubanks and off for Goodwin. This is the lineup that the Jazz really need to be dominating. I don't know what's going on, but it is not working. Whatever they are doing right now is not it. They are staying close, but you need to be coming on top. Goodwin, the lob for Eubanks, and the Jazz are just getting carved up on defense. You just can't do that. You can't. Can't let that happen. Man. Eubanks gets up top. Go get it, big man. Gets on top. Gets it done. Yeah, join that Discord if you are new. Gotta love that. Did it in middle school. Respect me. I appreciate it, Coleman. I appreciate it very much. Yeah, it's not for the faint of heart. That's for sure. It's a lot of time, a lot of dedication, but it's fun. We travel, and that's what it's all about, right? So I enjoy it very much. Hey, 25 likes on the stream. Let's see if we can get to 30 by the end of this timeout. I would really appreciate it. We got just a couple minutes here. All right. Once again, the Jazz down by 6. Not nearly as hot as they were to coming out of the break. But not nearly as hot as they were coming out of the break there. But they're doing a nice job. They've stayed close. That's what you need. That is what you need. Yeah. But I appreciate it, Coleman, as always. I know that Ryan Smith, if he comes in here, he does it for somebody. I can't remember who. So I don't know. We'll see. If he comes in here, I'll have to talk with him about his season. We are not in the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade this year. I don't think we ever have. We've been in the Rose Parade though. Which is just as good. Game flow. Let's take a look at the win probability right now. Phoenix sitting at 66%. And I mean, those stars have just been all over tonight. Kevin Durant with 10 points, 4 rebounds, 5 assists. And he hasn't played midway through the first quarter. Just an immaculate quarter for him. And that's what he does. Again, we've talked about it. He is efficient. And he finds his spots and just knocks down shots left and right. That is what he does. Impressive stuff from him as always. Oh, dude, I would love to perform in the Thanksgiving Day Parade, but unfortunately not in the cards. But look at these stats. Both of these teams red hot on offense, and this game should be very high scoring. Both teams above 50% shooting. Really nice game so far for Phoenix. Beyond the arc, they are 70%. It just makes it real easy. 1 turnover, both teams playing really well. But I think really what this says, these defenses are not good. Neither one of these defenses are able to corral the other one. And it's going to be interesting to see if they can clean that up. But right now, it's just going to be a shootout. And I think these teams are okay with that because both of them have very, very good offenses. Obviously, the coaching staffs have to hate it. But got 2 very, very potent offenses here. Now here is Colin Sexton for the Utah Jazz. THT on the block, going to give it down to Markkanen, and he loses it. That's just sloppy basketball there by the Jazz. It's taken away by Keita Bates-Diop. Crosses the timeline, gives it over to Okogie on the left side. He's going to want to go inside. He's going to have to back it out, though. Gives it over to Gordon. Eric Gordon on the left. Fade away 3-ball. That one's good. Eric Gordon. Another 3-ball, and the Suns are just lighting it up from outside. Hard to stop. THT working with it. Gives it over to Colin Sexton. Sexton looking to go inside and does. Kicks it out. Over to Fontecchio. Bang! That's a big-time 3-ball. 45-51. That is what the Jazz brought him in for. He did that overseas, and he's doing it now. 3-ball for Okogie. In-season tournament time here in Utah. That court looking good. Eubanks for the Suns. Kicks it out. Eric Gordon. 3-ball. That one's no good. Knocked one down on that other possession just a second ago. Keita Bates-Diop working his way in. Gets blocked away. There's a foul. That one's going to go on THT, it looks like. One on top was able to get the block, and then you just had like THT come in on the bottom and could not keep it clean. Fontecchio, great shooter. I mean, that's really all there is to his game, in my opinion. He's okay at finishing, but honestly, he's just a good shooter, and that's what you need. Kevin Durant checking back in, and all hope is lost for Utah. Holy cow. He is just so good. 45-52 now as the first free throw does go in for Bates-Diop. They've gotten good minutes out of him. Had the and one just a little bit ago. He's got 7 points, making it 8. Lots of good stuff here from the Suns. I mean, you talk about a roster that's top heavy. This team, for whatever reason, is showing that they are good in their depth. 3-ball does not go for THT. It's corralled by Sexton, though, so reset for the Jazz. Sexton looking to go inside. Gonna fade away. Tough jumper. That's an air ball. Just sloppy. Come on, guys. Here is Durant. Durant gets a screen from Bates-Diop up top. Guarded by Markkanen. Another screen. They get the switch onto Olynyk. This is the matchup they want. They give it out to Back to Durant. Durant working on it. Up top. Quick three, and he's good. 5 for 5 at the buzzer. Just incredible stuff for Kevin Durant. Unstoppable. And they blow it open again to an 11-point lead because the Jazz cannot score the basketball. THT in the corner, going to barrel inside. Get him out. Oh my gosh. He's going to go to the line for 2, but I swear, THT is just a money pit of shots right now, and it is not good. Not good at all. 23 people in the chat. Appreciate you guys all stopping in. Make sure you're hitting up that like button as you do stop in. 56-45. 55-45. They must have taken away a 3. First shot at the line here for THT is good. I liked THT at times last year. He was just very aggressive, always brought that energy. And that's really, I think, the reason that he's been somewhat successful. Oh, it is 56. What are they doing? He always brought the energy. Very good finisher at times. But that shot was just not good that he took. And he airballed it. Ended up at the line, so he makes up for it. But I mean, I don't know. Sometimes his approach is just very, very intense. And it's tough to get behind. Here is Kevin Durant. Durant working on Nurkic. Gets that one stolen away. Markkanen pickpockets him. Goes up with it. Cannot finish. Collins off the backboard with the finish, but there was a foul beforehand. Markkanen going to go to the line for 2. Good defense up top by Markkanen. Gets the steal, and Goodwin's just all over him. That's a clear path foul. A lot of intensity right now with the in-season tournament, and that's kind of what we've been seeing here in this game. Very intense. I mean, guys are making shots. They're playing at a high level. That is fun, and it's good to see Markkanen at the line. 2 shots here coming up. Hoping to just keep that jam by Sexton or by Collins, but they're going to have to wave that one off. First shot is good at the line, 48-56. 7:07 left to play in the second. JC checking back in. He has been most of the Jazz's offense so far in this one. They're going to look to see if they can get a little more of him tonight. Markkanen. Second one is good. And now here we go. Goodwin working his way across the timeline. He gets there. Goodwin on the right side. Gives it over to Durant. Durant working on Markkanen. Can't find anything. He draws 2. Gives it down to Nurkic. Now back out. Eric Gordon. A screen. Dump off to Nurkic. They kick it out. Goodwin. 3 ball is no good. It's pulled down by Collins. That was a nice play design, though. On the right side, Keontae George. Working his way in. Goes up with it. The finish. He keeps missing bunnies. Keontae cannot miss the layups, my guy. Cannot do that. Outside, Durant working with it. Quick trigger pull up. Got it. Man, Durant. All day, every day. 6 of 6 for Durant. Fantastic stuff. 15 points. He is just laser focused tonight. Keontae George, the handoff for JC. JC goes in, gets that one poked away. They kick it out. Keontae, 3 ball. Doesn't lose his confidence. He knocks it down. That's what you need. That is that veteran mentality that Keontae's had with him his entire career. Bringing it to the forefront of his game now. I mean, that's just fantastic. Durant, 3 ball. Got it. They're going to call it a 2, but man. KD, 7 for 7 now. And I hate to be that guy, but he is just on fire. JC looking to go inside. Barrels in, puts it up over a guy. Cannot get it to go. JC doesn't go up for that offensive board. He would have had it. Durant with the ball. Who else? Who else? Takes a 3. That almost went in. That was a heat check too. Nurkic has it anyway. Puts it up. That's an easy finish. Just caught Markkanen jumping. Man, this Jazz defense just really struggles. Possession in, possession out. They have just struggled this quarter. Not good. Keontae George looking to go inside. Kicks it over to Fontecchio. He probably could have taken that shot. George working on the left side. Kicks it over to Clarkson. Clarkson going in. Finish. He's fouled. Clarkson going to go to the line for 2. Watanabe did not like that call, but regardless, 2 shots coming up for JC here at the line. Yeah, somebody help him. I mean, he just needs help on the offensive end. Wow. 9 points for him. I mean, nobody has done anything other than him. Markkanen has done a little bit, but he is only 1 for 3 from the floor. Guys, to knock down shots right now if we want to keep up with Kevin Durant, essentially. That's really who you're fighting here. But KD's fantastic. Again, we've said it over and over and over again. JC knocks down that first free throw. (53-62), 4:55 left to go in the second. Second free throw coming up here in just a moment from Jordan Clarkson. He just got into double figures. That was his 10th point of the game. Second free throw, that'll put him at 11. 54-62. 8-point game here. Can the Jazz close up this gap? Kevin Durant up top gives it over to Eric Gordon. 3 ball is no good. Pulled down by Keontae George. Jazz need to push here. Over to Clarkson. Gonna go inside. Puts it up. Got it to go. Jordan Clarkson. 13 points now. He is cooking. He is cooking almost at the same level as KD. He's done a nice job. Yusuf Nurkic down low. Going up with it. Gets blocked away. Where is the foul there? That was a late call. Nurkic. Gonna go to the line for 2. Gosh. Appreciate all 23 of you guys in here. Definitely means a lot. Make sure you're continuing to like up that stream. It does help me out quite a bit. Get it out there. Nurkic at the line. First one coming in just a moment. It's up and it is good. Knocks it down. 63 again. He was a staple of the Portland Trailblazers squads that featured Damian Lillard, CJ McCollum, and himself. I mean, that was really that core 3 there, and now finding his way onto this this Phoenix team. Very, very good player. Has always kind of struggled to find that perfect identity for himself, and looks like he is starting to finally sink into that here. Jordan Clarkson going inside. Gives it over to Fontecchio, and the standing slam. There you go. Just a vertical jump up to the hoop right there for Simone Fontecchio. Now Durant. Durant did not know that the timeout was called, evidently, as he was just working on John Collins. 58-64, 6-point game. If the Jazz can close that gap. Oh, man, yeah. Somebody help JC, though. He is just the only offense for Utah right now. The only offense. This is out. I told you. I was going to drain it. I drained it. Dang. Dang, dang, dang. That's rough. Once again, 24 of you guys in here. I appreciate every single one of you guys. Make sure as you come in, you like up the stream. Send it to your other Jazz fans. And make sure, if you have not already gone to a Jazz game this year, now is the time to do it while they are playing well. Go hit up SeatGeek. Use code JazzHuddle. Let's make money together, guys. This is a deal that you cannot resist. I know. I know it's tempting. You gotta just do it. You gotta do it. Okay. Let's see. Man. What a game, though, so far. Both of these teams have been just scoring in bunches. The Jazz just not able to score as well. I mean, holy cow. They have just been fantastic. Lots of good stuff. Lots of good stuff to see. All right. Let's get going here. My aunt got a coaching job for a girls' high school varsity team that is super small. They lost 58-0. Oof. Yikers. That is not good. That is not good. That's tough. Well, prayers up for her. Hopefully she does not get fired. Rome was not built in a day. Rome was not built in a day, you guys. Someone help JC. That's the word of the day. Someone help JC. Rome was not built in a day. Come help JC. Those are the words of the day. Oh, man. Yeah. $24 in the chat. Appreciate you guys stopping in. Okay. So Lauri Markkanen in 2023-24 in Jazz rankings is the most ever three-point makes in a game by a Jazz man so far with 3.91, and he is almost 0.5 ahead of everybody else, including Donovan Mitchell, who, if you remember, took a lot of threes in his time as a Jazz man, and he was fantastic. At least we hanging in there. Maybe we can pull through down the stretch. Yeah, and that'll be the hope. We will see if they can get it done. Again, it's all about staying close, and you got to just mitigate. Every time Durant has scored, it's tough to come back from that if you're the Jazz, but that's gonna be the word of the day. Again, can they get that done? Jordan Clarkson, 13 points on 5 for 9 field goals, 1 for 2 from outside. He's been very nice today, trying to compete with that high scoring output from the Stars for Phoenix. Booker, outside, gives it over to Durant. Now inside for Nurkic, loses it, gets blocked away, and he is just getting every ball down low. Nurkic picks up another one. That one will go on John Collins, his second of the night. Man, I just don't see a foul here. I don't see a foul there. Abaji is who they're going to call it on. I mean, that makes more sense. He was lower, so I couldn't see him. But still, I mean, that is just... Gosh, let him play, guys. Nurkic. Gosh, gets the shooter's bounce on that first free throw. You can hear me waiting on it. Wow. That just bounced like 5 times. 3:48 left in the second quarter. 65-58. Very high scoring game so far. Gets another really nice shooter's roll there. Nurkic, always a decent free throw shooter, but not the top guy to have at a line for any team. That's for sure. The Jazz down by 8. Clarkson has it up top. He's been the main source of offense so far. Over to Keontae George. He'll take a 3. Yes! And Keontae George, that's his third free ball of the night. He has just been fantastic. Keontae George with 8 so far tonight. 11 so far tonight. Pardon me. Here is Booker. Outside. Going to go inside. Oh, man. Just swatted away by Collins. Now taken away by Keontae. Keontae pushing the floor. Up to Jordan Clarkson. He'll take it himself. Goes inside. Fakes the handoff. Doesn't get it to go. What a tap by John Collins. Puts it up and in. 63-66. The Jazz claw to within 3. And an offensive foul on Devin Booker. What a swing for Utah. First personal on Devin Booker, but what a swing there for Utah. That's big time stuff. Holy cow. That's what you needed. Big time momentum shift there. You just wanted some of that, and they got it. They got it. John Collins, big impact right now. I remember for years we had talked about John Collins. What would it look like if he ended up on the Jazz? Who would we have to give up? You know, and he was borderline all-star a couple of years ago. We'll see if he can replicate it. Keontae George thought about the 3, didn't take it. Gives it over to Clarkson. Clarkson going to get a screen up top from Markkanen. Back over. Keontae George, quick trigger 3. Yes! Keontae ties up the game with a 30-footer. Big time 3-ball, and this crowd is in it. We are tied up at 66 apiece. Inside, though, Durant puts them back up by 2. 19 points, 6 rebounds. We are approaching 70 points scored here for both teams. What a game it has been. Clarkson outside, and now the leader for the Jazz. No, it's still Clarkson with 13, but George goes inside, and now they're tied. Holy cow, is Keontae George the man. The Rook knows how to get it done. Here is DJ Tucker. Or no, Gordon. Eric Gordon gives it down to Devin Booker. He goes up with it. Tough shot. No good. And the rebound is snagged by John Collins. On the other end, Keontae, 3-ball. No good. Does not go. Collins goes down. He looked a little hurt the other way. Gordon misses it. Now they're going to try to slow it down. Clarkson can't get the finish. The putback is good from John Collins. And the Jazz go up by 2. First lead of the game for Utah. And the Delta Center is on its feet, baby. The Jazz storming back. Big time plays here from Utah. You gotta love it, baby. Hit up that like button for me. That is some big time stuff. Hey, take a look at Keontae George. Wow. 13 points for him, 5 for 8, 3 for 5. Took a heat check there at the end, but wowee. That is what you want. He has got to be, I mean, if the rookie class wasn't so strong this year, he would be eventually, hopefully, making a case for that Rookie of the Year spot. Obviously, it's not going to happen this year, but, I mean, it's been fantastic. It has been fun to watch him thrive. That's for sure. Appreciate you guys stopping in and hanging with me here on the Jazz Huddle. It's been a fun game so far. Make sure you continue to like up the stream. This has been a fun one, man. These two teams very, very good and very adept on the scoring end. Back to it. The Jazz. Keontae George, baby. It's a Keontae Friday. He just has the smoothest release. You could see what the Jazz saw in him on draft night. And before, obviously. Holy cow, is he efficient? He just knows how to make do. You gotta love Keontae so far. He's been fantastic. The Jazz taking their first lead of the game at 70. We're in the first half, people. This is a high-scoring contest, and I'm here for it. Here is Devin Booker. Booker working with it. Gives it over to Kevin Durant. Durant now over to Booker. Booker goes outside. Now Durant going to go in. Steps back. Got it to go. Kevin Durant with another 2. Absurdly automatic. Kevin Durant. That guy can score. 21 points for him. Keontae George. What a dish! Wow! The no-look pass down to Markkanen. Holy cow. Keontae George is just blossoming right in front of our eyes. How cool is that? Great feed. Here is Devin Booker. Working with it up top. D-Book kicks it over to Durant. 3-ball. Good. That guy cannot miss. And now we are just swapping leads over and over and over again. Keontae up top. He has carried the load so far in this second quarter. And the Jazz, multiple guys in double figures. Clarkson, one of those guys, he's outside. Clarkson thought about the 3, won't take it. Steps into one. Yes! Wow! Clarkson, big time 3-ball. Now here is Durant. Gives it down to Booker. Can't get it to go, and he is fouled at the buzzer. Boos raining in from the crowd. They did not like that one. 73-75. What a game it has been so far. This Clarkson shot is ridiculous. Eric Gordon doesn't put an arm up in an effort to not foul, but that is a huge shot by Clarkson. Wow. The Jazz challenging this foul. There's your first challenge of the night here in this one. I would expect in a game this close, we'll see another one of those at some point, but wow. What a fun time. What's up, Pajuhification? Gotta appreciate you coming in. The Dancer Fighter. What's going on, my man? Oh, man. He is him. W draft pick. I agree. John Stockton is shaking. Yes. Oh, my gosh. Just fantastic. I mean, there's not much more you could say about Keontae so far. He has just been stellar. Absolutely Absolutely perfect. Rookie point guards don't play like this. And that is the bottom line. Rookie point guards are not supposed to play like this, but they do. I like it. I like it a lot. But yeah, I mean, he rivals a lot of guys with his passing ability so far. I mean, he's just played a really nice game. Keontae, 3 assists, 13 points, 2 rebounds, 1 foul to his name. Good stuff. This challenge, we will see what they decide. All right. Oh, man. Appreciate every single of the 21 of you guys in here right now. It really does mean a lot. The challenge call. Let's see how that goes. Utah is looking like they're going to win this. We'll see how that goes, but looks promising. Nope, they are going to keep it with them. They are going to keep it with them. All right, here we go. Booker goes to the line for 2 free throws. 1.9 seconds left to go. Added 1.2 seconds back. 75, 74 now as that first one goes. Second free throw coming here for D-Book. Second one goes. And here we go. The Jazz with a chance to finish this one off with a bang here. 1.9 seconds. It's Clarkson. Takes the shot. No good. And that sends us to halftime. We are knotted up at 75 apiece. A total of 150 points in this first part of this game. Wowee. And look at that. Who do you pick? All right, tell me in the chat right now, who do you got? Do the Jazz get the job done, or does it not go? Oh, what's up, Echo? Appreciate you stopping in. Clark's daughter, of course. I heard the news, and I was so sad. Oh, my gosh. That killed me. That really did. It hurt. It hurt. But I am glad that you're coming in here, and, you know, honestly, this season, you know, whatever I do, it's for him, because he deserved to see us do this, and we're here for him. So, yeah, I'm sorry for your loss, of course. It is very saddening, but hey, we're here. We are here. I'm going to try to text my mom to give me water because I don't want to go all the way down there. All right. Once again, you guys, appreciate you stopping in. Definitely helps out. Helps me out big time. All right. A new in-season tournament, a little different for sure. See if we can get that going. Yes, Clark did pass, Kenny. Talked about already. Tell us about SeatGeek. Yes, let's talk about SeatGeek. Yes, this W is going to be for Clark. See if we can get it. But SeatGeek, let's talk about it. The official ticket marketplace of the Utah Jazz. Get in there, get your seats, get $20 off, support the channel. Really does help us out immensely. So go hit that up. Really helps us out. All right. I want to see if I can get the clock going. That is going to be the goal here. Let's see if we can get the clock in. Yeah, it's very sad. I thought about it a lot, Echo, and it was quite Just sad, you know? Oh, man. Trying to look for this stream timer thing. All right. All right. This game so far 75-75. The Jazz have been down by 11 multiple times in this game at different spots. The fact that they are where they are right now is actually really, really impressive that they've been able to stick with it. So it's impressive. You know, it is very impressive. That's for sure. Ah, that's sad, Kenny. I am sorry about that. I am very sorry. I'm trying to find my timer. Oh, where is it? All right. Let's try this. I'm going to try to get you guys that timer so we can see the time. Let's see here. This is very confusing for me. All right, 19 people in the chat. Appreciate you guys being in here. Yes, Bob Barker did pass away. I am very sorry about that, my man. That's not fun. Not fun at all. All right. Trying to get this stream timer set up for you guys. See if it'll give it to me here. Thinking about it. Give it to me. Give it to me. Come on. You can do it. There we go. Is it opening it? Where is it? This thing just won't open. Well, that's weird. Yeah. Yeah, 70s, 80s, 90s for Bob Barker. It was tough. I agree. Let's go, Jazz. My condolences to you, Kenny. But let's go, Jazz. Yes, sir. Daniel Davis. Man, what is up with this? What is up with this? Yep. Download. I'm trying to get this set up for you guys so we can have that time down there. And I'll get the rest of this looking good too. Again, first stream back. Always got to do this. But again, rip to Bob Barker, man. Ugh. What the hell? What? This is so rough. I know you guys can kind of see what's happening here, but holy cow. Got the waterworks. Oh man, that's too bad. You tore your ACL during the off season. No. That is rough. What was the situation there? That is not fun. Not fun at all. That all right. There we go. Hey, we got a timer, y'all. We have a timer. I need to put it at the very top here, obviously. But been 5 months though, and you're doing a lot better though. Can't ball or anything. That is too bad, man. Not you, Coleman. Ah, that is rough. Not fun at all. But hey, man, it's a tough one to recover, right? The recovery is everything, and that is facts. So just stay with it. You will get it. Okay. So 12 more minutes of basketball here. 24 minutes really of basketball here coming. We will see how they go. Get us back to where we were. Probably throw on the. Hey, make sure we're gonna get going on TikTok here soon. I want to post stuff on there. So make sure you are keeping track of the Jazz Huddle on socials. Got MMA tomorrow night. Hope the Jazz can pull a win out. Heck yeah. Hopefully. I can get a different font on this. Deontay George, man. Spicy. Let's get back to the game here. Let's talk about it a little bit. The Jazz have been fantastic. Second half action, though, coming up for the Utah Jazz. Halftime basically over here. We're getting ready for the third quarter now of action. The Jazz in that first half shot 56.5% from the field. Some good stuff there, but can they clean it up? Let's see. 56.3% on the 3-point from the 3-point line, and just a little bit higher there for the Suns on the 3-point lines. They both been very good offensively. The defensive end, though, that is where these teams really struggle, and I feel like that's going to be something that we see as we continue here. Yeah, exactly. Defense. That's been absolutely what we've had to deal with here. Just none of it, to be honest. It's been very quiet on the defensive end. Not a lot of stops happening at all. 75-75 is a very high halftime score. So impressive stuff, but we just hope that we could get a little more out of them. Yeah, but very high score. Very happy to be, checking that out. But thank you for stopping in, Echo. Appreciate it. And thank you for coming in and talking to me. I really do appreciate that. Of course, sorry, as always. And, we appreciate that he was always one of our biggest, if not the biggest supporter. So, it's sad to see him go. And I'm sure you feel the same. Thank you, as always, for coming in. Hopefully, Jazz can win again. Yes. Thank you for coming in. Crazy, both Jazz and Broncos finally decided to show up this year. Yeah. No kidding, Coleman. No kidding. Yeah, offense. Dang. That's well said, Calvin. I mean, they have been fantastic. You are absolutely spot on with that. Just very active. Very, very active stuff going on. And you got to love it. You got to love it. All right. So 20 people in the chat. Appreciate you guys stopping in. We're going to have a really nice second half here. Hopefully the Jazz can come out on top at home, go 3-0 so far in their in-season tournament play. That's going to be the goal. Let's see if they can do that here. It's going to be interesting. When you very first watch the show, yeah, that's cool, Kenny. I'm happy that you were so attached to that. That's cool. Always, there's a lot of stuff you can watch. That's a good thing, right? He is very much still there. It's not live, right? New season, new faces, though. The Jazz, their 18-man roster consists of 6 players who did not suit up for the Jazz last season. 3 of those are rookies, while 3 came to Utah from other NBA teams. One guy who we haven't seen a whole lot of this year, Taylor Hendricks, we have not seen a lot of. But Keontae George, holy cow, baby. He has been fantastic. 13 points on the night. Both of these teams playing just about the same. But here's the one difference. The Suns with 15 bench points so far in this game. The Jazz, 27. Very nice bench production there from them, and they have been fun to watch. We will see if they can continue to be so good here in this second half. Kevin Durant, though, holy cow. I mean, I don't think I've seen a performance like that in a very long time. Kevin Durant just knows how to, period. He's been absolutely fantastic. A blast to watch. I mean, I can't complain here. 24 points in the first quarter, and he's done it on 11 shots, people. That is nearly 2 points per shot. More than 2 points per shot. Impressive. You can hear Will Hardy talking here. He's just saying, basically, this half, that last half for Keontae George was absolutely fantastic. Very aggressive, right? And that's what you wanted from him. And we are underway here in this second half of basketball, third quarter action coming at you here on the Jazz Huddle. Here is Keontae. Gives it, and that's going to go the other way. That's going to be a takeaway right there and a foul on John Collins. It was taken away by Yusuf Nurkic. 11:49 left in the third. 75-75. Will Hardy in his second year as Jazz head coach. Here's Nurkic. Looking inside. Gets his man. That one goes down low for Eubanks. Now here comes Keontae. Keontae working with it up top. Gets a screen from John Collins. Collins now with the ball. Gives it over to Ochai Agbaji. Now back outside. Collins working with it. Looking to go inside. Puts it up. And cannot get it to go. Agbaji is there with the finish and ties it up at 77. Now here is Eric Gordon up top. On the left side. Looking for Nurkic. Gets it to Nurkic. Now Nurkic looking for it. Over to Booker. Booker, stop and pop. Jay, no good. But a foul, so he's going to go to the line for 2. $10:53 left to play, and 2 shots here at the line for Devin Booker. Gosh, man. Marched. So Will Hardy, his path to the league has done a lot of time with, did a lot of time as a video intern with Greg Popovich, then got elevated to being one of his assistants, one of those lower level assistants, but then finally got his shot. There's another foul. That one's going to go on the Suns. A reach. Stay with the Jazz. Frank Vogel won a 2020 NBA championship. That was with LA in the bubble. I remember he is a successful coach. LeBron brings success, at least he has in the past. Not so much this year, but they are still not too bad. JC got it to go on the block, 15 feet out. He knocks it down, 79-78. Jazz on top by 1. Up top is Grayson Allen. Allen down to Devin Booker, and he gets the shooter's bounce. Impressive finish right there by Devin Booker on the block. 80-79. We are just swapping leagues like nobody's business here. Clarkson short on his floater, and it'll go to the other way. Here is Gordon. Gordon on the right side, on the hash. Gives it down to Booker. Booker, that's going to be an offensive foul on Yusuf Nurkic. Second personal right there. That's a moving screen on Yusuf Nurkic. 9:51 left to play in the third quarter. In the West A standings, Memphis is eliminated. Phoenix comes in 0-1. Portland 1-1. Utah 2-0. And LA 2-0. Here's Keontae George. His first 3-ball of the half does not go. Go the other way. Now down low. Oh, Durant misses the bunny. We go the other way. He's just befuddled by missing that one. Clarkson wastes no time in getting his shot up. It doesn't go. Now down low to Nurkic. He slows it down. Nurkic going to barrel his way inside. Gets the layup to go. Too easy. Too big. Keontae George, you can spot at him all you want, but hard. It's hard. Very hard to get up there. Here is Keontae once again. Kicks it out. 3-ball for Ochai is good. Ties game up at 82. Nurkic puts it up again, and he is fouled. Third foul on Nurkic. It's an offensive foul, they'll call it, and that's the third on him. So Nurkic, 15 minutes, 13 points, and 3 fouls. He's been very good, but this could take him out of the game here. Nurkic taking his time on that fast break. Got it to go right over 3 Jazz defenders. He's a big guy, you know. That's what you need. Here's Keontae George. Gives it down to Markkanen. Fading away. Markkanen. Tough J goes. The Jazz staying efficient on the offensive end. Here is KD on the right side. Kicks it up to Eric Gordon. His 3-ball is well short. And that one, there's another foul. That one's going to go on Collins. Unsuccessful challenge already happened for Utah, so I can't imagine they'll challenge this. But I don't see a foul here either. So, interesting stuff there. $25 in the chat. Appreciate every single one of you. Lowry needs to have a better second half. Yeah, you're right. He does. And he has started to kind of blossom a little bit in this game. But right to the rim is Devin Booker. Ties it up at 84. Too easy. D-Book. He's slick. Keontae up top. Working his way left. Looking for Markkanen. Can't find him. Has to give it up to Kelly O. Kelly O working with it. Handoff. Markkanen. 3-ball. Yes! Markkanen. Drano. 87-84. 3-point game. The Jazz on top by 3. Here is D-Book. Kicks it over to Nurkic. Working with it. Kelly O on him tight. Nurkic looking to go inside. Puts it up. Tough shot. No good. It's rebounded by Ochai. Ochai pushes up. Keontae George, he barrels inside, puts it up. That is, oh, that's a charge? No. Boo. Bad call. He wasn't set. Why are they calling that? Why are they calling that? Just a terrible, terrible, terrible call. Wasn't even close to set. Benefit of the doubt is going to go to Booker there, of course. But it's frustrating. Very frustrating. Here is Nurkic. Gives it over to Eric Gordon. He goes inside. Pump fakes. Kicks it out. Nurkic thought about the three. Didn't take it. Back out to Gordon. That three ball is good. Tough shot. Eric Gordon knocks it down. 87-87. We're tied up once again. Here is Keontae. Looking to go inside. Kicks it out. Olynyk. Looking to go in. Gives it up for Markkanen, and he is fouled. There you go. There's a makeup call. So Markkanen going to shoot two now. In-season tournament, Friday night, the Jazz 2-0 so far. Looking to get that third win and really continue to be in contention here. West A, 87-87. We head to a commercial timeout. So just give us a moment as we wait for this to go back. Good game, though. I will agree with you on that, Calvin. That's for sure. I mean, these teams are really battling. That's 100%. And I love watching it. Honestly, these teams are competing at a high level. It's fun to watch. Very, very enjoyable. Very enjoyable for me to talk about. It's making me lose my voice, though. So, you pick and you choose. Pick and you choose. All right, 87-87. How did we get here? First of all, the Suns were lighting it up in the first quarter. If we take a look here, it's just been absolutely incredible game. The Suns have just been fantastic. Starting it out, they were lighting it up from outside. The Jazz struggled a little bit, but they got there. First quarter was super high scoring. We were both very close to 40, if not over 40, and that's just very impressive stuff. The Jazz shooting 56.4% from the field. The Suns 56.6%, just getting them slightly right there. The Jazz have gotten to the line they have made two less shots at the line. I mean, it's a pretty even game, you guys. So we'll see who wins here, but it's an even one. They are even-keeled teams. 22 assists to 21, 2 and 3 steals, 1 and 5 blocks. The Jazz have done a nice job of generating those, but again, I mean, these teams are very well matched. It's and they're two very talented teams. If you look at the schedule for Phoenix, they have played some tough teams. Lost both games to the Spurs. That was big, but they beat the Jazz earlier this season by 22. This would be a nice win for the Jazz just to kind of prove that they're getting there. Beat the Warriors early season, beat the Pistons, the Bulls, the Timberwolves, the Timberwolves are one of the best teams in the league right now, and the top 3 in a lot of people's hearts. So it's been impressive, to say the least. Oh, man. Let's see how this one finishes out. All right. Commercial timeout. We are on our way back here. Appreciate you guys sticking with me here throughout this one. Make sure you're liking up the stream, sending it to people. It really does help. Yeah, you're right. Most people would expect the Suns to be beating us right now. You're absolutely right. But, again, these teams are well matched. They have star power. The Jazz have the stars. And in my opinion, the Jazz are the deeper team. But that top 2 for the Suns is just one of the best, if not the best in the league. Both of these guys averaging about 30 points per game. Very impressive stuff, for sure. 87-87. Incredible game so far. Let's see how this one finishes out. What do I think about the Clippers, and will they turn things around or not? I think that they will. I think they've got a lot of talent throughout their roster. It just depends on if they can get those guys to mesh. I think the biggest issue wherever you take James Harden is, can he mesh? And I'm not saying that he's going to be the guy who makes or breaks the season, but he certainly could be. We'll see. If he plays like crap, then he plays like crap. I don't think he's ever played like crap. He plays too well, and he believes in himself a lot. Markkanen at the line. 2 for 2. Here we go. Here is Goodwin. This is the lineup the Jazz need to take advantage of. Durant is still in, but you've got a lot of lower-level players now on the floor. Okogie over to Grayson Allen. Now in the corner, again, it's Durant. Swing pass in rhythm 3 for Allen. That one doesn't go, and it's pulled down by Abaji. Abaji kicks it out. Olynyk working with it. Markkanen, catch and shooter, doesn't go. Pulled down by Gordon on the left side. He goes in, barrels his way inside, puts it up, no good, and it's taken away. Here's Markkanen. Lowry, Markkanen going inside, puts it up, no good, cannot get the tap either, and here comes Durant running the floor, swings it over to Gordon, squares himself up, can't knock down the transition 3, and George grabs a tough rebound, just trying to get out of this mess here, and he does. Wow. Keontae George, just incredible discipline for a rookie. Here is Clarkson. Going to reset. Clarkson barrels inside, puts it up, got it to go right over Okogie and Grayson Allen. 91-87. Impressive stuff right there. Here is Kevin Durant. Durant gives it over to Grayson Allen. Corner 3, doesn't go. The Jazz looking to extend their lead. Here is Clarkson. On the right side. Dives to the left. Gonna try to get inside and does. Puts it up. Got it! Clarkson, another one. That's another 2 for him. 93-87. 6-point game. The Jazz starting to make their mark on this game. 5:05 left to play. Here's Durant. Puts it up. Tough shot. Got it to go. He's been doing that all night. All night. Durant has been incredible. Now here is Keontae George once again. Gives it over to Clarkson. Clarkson is fouled. Olynyk. Going to stay here. Okogie. Going to get whistled for the personal right there. 4:47 left to play. 18 in the chat. Appreciate you guys stopping in. Make sure you're smashing up that like button if you have not already. Let's get some more people in here as we close out this game. THT to inbound for the Utah Jazz. Gets it in. And that one does not go. It was a quick trigger 3 right off of the inbounds pass. Here we go. Eric Gordon gives it over to Kevin Durant. And Durant is fouled up top. They're not in the bonus yet. So it's just going to be a reach. That one's going to go on Clarkson. KD going to inbound it for the Suns. He has just been absolutely fantastic tonight. He's approaching 30 points. He's got 26 so far. Just a nice game from Kevin Durant as always. He's swarmed. 2 defenders up top. It was Clarkson and Markkanen on the double, but now he's just got Markkanen. Pulls up. Cannot get it to go. The Jazz holding on dearly to this 4-point lead. Here comes Horton Tucker. Just throws that one out of bounds. That looked like it was touched by a Suns player. But that is not the verdict, I guess. It'll go the other way. Yikes. I don't see that. I don't see that. I don't see that. Here is Grayson Allen. Left side. Gives it over to Durant. He goes up with it. Got it to go. My gosh, Durant knows how to serve it up. Just so good. Durant carving it up all night long. Here comes Clarkson. JC working his way inside. Crosses over between the legs. Working on Okogie. Kicks it out. THT thought about the 3. Whistle. Going to be an offensive foul. 3-second violation right there. That one's going to go on Kelly O. Can't miss the easy stuff like that. Here is Grayson Allen. GA working with it outside. Gives it down low to Kevin Durant. KD looking to go inside on Sexton. Gets it poked away from behind. Retains possession. Goes up with it. That should be an offensive foul. They don't call it. And it's pulled down by Markkanen. Ball gets out and Okogie grabs it. And He slips and goes out. They're going to give it to Utah. There you go. That could have been a foul, but I think they missed several calls there, so they just gave him the... Clarkson leaks out. They cherry pick it for 2 on the other end. The camera didn't even catch it. Holy cow. This team, man, I can barely even commentate it. It's just so fast. Kelly Olynyk throws an absolute bomb to Clarkson, and he puts it up and in. That's cool. 95-91. The Jazz up by 4, and right now they are poised to try to win this game and go 3-0 so far in pool play in the in-season tournament. Impressive stuff from the Utah Jazz. 3:16 left in this third quarter. One more quarter to go after this. Put it in the chat. Who do you think will come out on top in this one? I could see it going either way. I honestly could. I cannot. Holy cow. A lot of stuff going on. 25 in the chat. Appreciate every single one of you guys stopping in. This has been a fun one. I mean, the camera didn't even catch it. It was just all over the place. Kelly O just heaves one on the inbound there to a wide open JC. Leaks out. And easy finish. Kelly Olynyk. Could he join an NFL team? Time will tell, ladies and gentlemen. Time will tell. All right, here we go. Should have been a foul on KD. I know, I saw that. It should have been. And that's I think why they didn't call anything when Okogie went down, because there was an obvious there's a lot of contact with KD there. They did not call a foul on that. So it stays with us. 27 in the chat. I appreciate every single one of you guys coming in here. Hey, let's get hyped for the end of this game. We got one more quarter to play. I want lots of people in here. It's going to be a fun end of the stream. Let's keep it going, y'all. 91-95. Jazz on top by 4. The 4-7 team versus the 5-6 team. The Jazz 2-0 in tournament play. The Suns 0-1, looking for that first win, trying to avoid elimination with one more game. Can they get it done? We will see. 26 of you guys in here. I appreciate you guys very much. We are at the near end of a commercial timeout. 3:16 left to play in the third quarter. On your on-screen clock there. Take a look at the game leaders tonight. Kevin Durant with 28 points. Jordan Clarkson with 24 for the Jazz. Both of those guys are playing very well. Durant has only missed 4 shots all game. He's gotten to that mark of 28 on just 16 shots. Impressive stuff from Kevin Durant. 9 rebounds for him also. He's been fantastic. He's doing all the right things. He's pretty close to a triple-double, actually. I wouldn't be surprised if he gets one here. 28, 9 rebounds, and 7 assists. He's very close to at least having a double-double. I'm sure he will. We will see where this one goes, but holy cow. Just an incredible job so far by the Suns. But for the Jazz, they're on top. Largely in part to Jordan Clarkson, largely in part to the young fella, Keontae George, the rookie out of Baylor. But we are back in action here in Salt Lake City, Utah for some end of the third quarter action here. Eubanks up top. Booker comes in. That's the star in this lineup. Booker looking for it. Puts it up inside. Can't get it to go. Booker hits the deck, and the Jazz had numbers. They did not decide to use it. THT going inside. Here's the lob for John Collins, and Collins going to go to the line. Foul called against Phoenix right there. Collins out there with 4 personals. That's kind of a risky play to put him in. I figure, the reason that they do that is because his team is a little deeper and they have that opportunity to maybe make some switches in that idea. But you never know. Shout out from the Philippines, Vernie. Appreciate you stopping in. Rush trying to help the Suns. Oh, Coleman. Can't get that Addy mentality. Here is Clarkson out to THT. 3 ball. That's an air ball. Got to get him out of the game, man. THT cannot do it right now. Here's Booker. Gives it down low to Eubanks, and that one's batted out by THT. As much as I want to talk about him, I can't because he does stuff like that, and that is good. There has been a lot of lobs from the Suns to Drew Eubanks tonight, and that apparently has been something that the coaching staff has looked at. They want to get him more involved, get him to be a weapon on this offense, and so far he hasn't, but he will get there. I have no question about it. Okogie steps into a three and knocks it down. 94-95, 1-point game. 2:15 left to play. Here is Olynyk. Olynyk goes down to Sexton. Sexton fading away. Cannot knock it down. It's pulled down by Keita Bates-Diop. Here come the Suns. Booker, right side. Working his way inside. Gets it poked away, but Goodwin is there. Goodwin. Back to Booker. Booker. Into the corner. Eubanks. Bang! That's a three ball from Eubanks. Puts the Suns up by 2. Impressive stuff right there. Eubanks has been quiet all game, but that's a big one from him. Eubanks hits the board. Here he comes. There's a foul right there on THT. Phoenix in the bonus. Man, THT, you are just making me want you out. I don't know. I just don't know how to keep him in. You know what I mean? He's kind of a liability right now. I don't want to be that guy, but it feels like he's a liability. Booker at the line for 2. Looking to extend this Phoenix lead. First one is up. First one is good. He doesn't miss off in there. The Mavs and the Bucks facing off tomorrow night on NBA TV. That's going to be a good one to watch. Giannis and Luka going at it. There is Booker. Another one goes. Here is THT. Gives it over to Clarkson. Clarkson working on top. Working on Keita Bates-Diop. He splits the defense. Goes up. Got it to go. JC. A nice smooth 2 right there. Now here is Booker up top. Gets a screen. Doesn't take it from Little. Booker double teamed. They back off. Booker looking for something. 5 to shoot. Goodwin has to take it. It does not go, and the Jazz pull down the rebound. Looking to close this lead here. Here is Kelly O. Gives it over to Clarkson. Center court for Clarkson here. Lots of room to work with. 38 seconds left to play. Clarkson. Just a deep 3-ball stupid shot. Air ball. Partially blocked right there. Just terrible. Here is Booker. Crossing the timeline. He's at the logo. It's like where he likes to work. Gonna back it up. He's got 7 seconds here on the shot clock. Will he go inside? Yes. Kicks it out. Goodwin. 3-ball. Yes. At the buzzer. Goodwin knocks it down. 12th assist of the night for Devin Booker. He is just incredible. 3 seconds left to play. Clarkson is fouled. Look out. Clarkson just absolutely nailed the cameraman down there. Holy cow. What's up, Box One? Appreciate you stopping in, my man. Yes, these air balls. Yeah, can't with the air balls. Clarkson just goes barreling into the crowd there. Hit Dan, the cameraman, apparently. That's too bad. Dan gives a thumbs up. He's good. Oh, my goodness. Okay. 1.4 left here. Clarkson at the line. First one is up. First one is down. 98-102. This has been a good quarter. Again, high scoring, but not nearly as high scoring as the other ones. First quarter was 41-38. Second one, 34-37. And then 27-20. A little bit here. Goodwin? Yeah, I know. I was asking the same thing. Who is this Goodwin guy? Good for him. Getting time. Made that big time 3. That's a big deal. Clarkson at the line. Second one is up. Second one is good as well. 99-102. 3-point game. Suns looking for something. There's a bomb, and it's poked out. 0.3 left on the clock here in the third quarter. Can't even get that on my clock. Yeesh. Gonna stop. Let in a sub. It's gonna be an inbound and a shot. That's all you're gonna get time for here if you are Phoenix. Durant gonna be the inbounder. No, they're gonna switch it. Keita Bates-Diop gonna run this one. Looking for a quick touch pass here. Bates-Diop. Maybe it's going to be a lob. We will see. They get it over to Durant. He made it, but it was well after. It was well after. He knew it too. 12 more minutes of basketball. Who will come out on top? Put it in the chat. Who do you got in this fourth quarter? This is going to be where it all comes down to, right? 12 minutes. What we got, y'all? Game time. All right, 12 more minutes, you guys. Again, put it in the chat. Who is coming out on top here? Let's see. All right. 26 in the chat. Appreciate every single one of you guys stopping in. Been a great stream so far. Hoping to close it out in a strong way here. Win the game against Kent, yes. Need to put Keontae back on in the fourth quarter, yes. That would be good. We need to get him reps, you know. Just get him in. Get him a feel for the game, and I think he's going to be really fantastic. Again, as you come in, like up that stream. I know we're going to get a bunch of people in here real quick, so make sure you're smashing that up. 102.99 scoring leaders, Kevin Durant and Jordan Clarkson tied so far at 28 apiece. Both of them have been absolutely fantastic. Kevin Durant near a triple-double now. He is at 28, 9, and 7. Impressive stuff. He is just such a lethal player. Nothing like it. Nothing like it. All right. Man. 26 in the chat. Appreciate it. I have not taken my senior trip. Score prediction 134, 132 Jazz. OT, first buzzer beater on the Jazz Huddle. On the Jazz Huddle. All right. Just a commercial break away from this last bit of Jazz basketball for tonight. Can they stay undefeated in this in-season tournament? We will see. It's going to be a fun one. I can promise you that much. What are your thoughts? What will happen here? You tell me. Tell me what you think. I want to know. All right, here we go. Here we go. Very close. 134, 132 could very, very well happen. We'll see. Again, I think that these teams turn up. Fourth quarter action. This is the big one, right? Let's see what they do. Let's see. It's going to be a good one. All right. 29 in the chat. I do hope that we get a buzzer beater. I do. Let's see. Let's see what we get. Keep putting those score predictions down in the chat. Let's see what happens here. Should be a fun one. 35 of you in here. Appreciate every single one of you guys. We're going to go all the way down to the stretch here. Make sure if you have not already to hit that subscribe button. If you like more content like this, we've been lazy this year, but we will be on it. I can promise you that. All right. Here is Eubanks up top. He hit a three just a moment ago. Little working with it up top. Gives it down low to Booker. Booker kicks it out. There's a 3 from Goodwin. That one's well short. It goes outside, and it is going to go out of bounds. So it's going to be Jazz basketball. Fontecchio going to inbound it for Utah. Here is Talen Horton-Tucker starting it up for the Utah Jazz. Gives it over to Collins. Now Collins over to Sexton. Sexton up top. The young bull working with it. Over to THT. THT. Back over to Colin Sexton, and he takes a shot. Can't knock it down, and it's pulled down by Booker. Booker crossing the timeline on the right side. Gets a couple screens. Gives it down to Eubanks. Eubanks looking for Goodwin. Back to Eubanks. Now a quick touch pass out to Okogie. He puts it up. Can't get it to go. What a play right there. Down low by Eubanks. Puts it up and in. 104-99. Here is Markkanen. Fakes the 3. Goes inside. He is met at the rim and blocked away. Should have been a foul. They didn't call it. That's a foul. Horton-Tucker and Devin Booker take a big spill right there. That's a rough one. 10:35 left. I got to adjust my clock. That was rough. That was really rough. Booker at the line. A little shaken up, but he's all right. He misses the first one. That is a rare sight for Devin Booker. One more shot here at the line for Booker. Got it to go. Common composed. 6-point lead. Let's see if the Jazz can get back to where they were. Colin Sexton kicks it over to Fontecchio. Back to Sexton. It's stolen away by Goodwin. Goodwin taking it all the way. He's blocked. What a play right there by THT. He's got bunnies, baby. Got up there, made the stop. Goodwin denied at the rim. Holy cow. THT just destroyed that. There was John Collins with the inbound. Gives it over to THT once again. 107-99. The Suns did get the 2. Here's Sexton. Back to THT. He's going to stop and pop. 3 ball. Yes! THT! Welcome to the game, my friend. 102-107. That's a big stretch for him right there. Impressive stuff. 9:51 left to play here in this fourth quarter. 102-107. 5-point game. Nice lead for the Suns, and it's going to get a little bigger as Booker sticks the triple. 24 points, 12 assists for Devin Booker. He's been absolutely fantastic. 8-point game. Here's THT working his way inside. Puts it up, leans in, gets the whistle. Going to go to the line for 2. Way to battle there for THT. Impressive stuff. 102-110, 8-point game. Jazz are going to have to close this gap here soon. They want to stay in this one. Only 10 minutes just about left to play. 7 points, 3 rebounds, 1 block. THT. First one goes, gets the shooter's bounce. Second one coming. 9:22 left to go in this fourth quarter. Second shot coming at the line for Talen Horton-Tucker. It's up, it's good. 104-110, and here comes Devin Booker. D-Book running the floor. Crosses the timeline up top, gets a screen from Eubanks. D-Book looking for something. He's working on Sexton. Gives it over to Little. He'll go inside. Nasir Little. Got it. That's a big-time play by Nasir Little. Second-year player. 112-104. 8-point game once again. Now inside, there's the lob. And that's John Collins on the receiving end from THT. Impressive stuff right there. 23 assists tonight for Utah. Fantastic stuff. And John Collins has a double-double with 10 and 10. And a foul will be called on Colin Sexton. 8:38 left to play. Need to stop Booker. You are right, Coleman. We need to stop Booker. Just got to put a cap on him. I mean, he is, I know he's hard to stop, but we have got to put a cap on that guy. Too good. Goodwin at the line. The inbound. Clarify. Here's Booker. Gives it down to Eubanks, and he got it to go. Eubanks is just killing him right now. I mean, he came out of nowhere tonight. Got 9 points so far. He has been clutch. Now here is Keontae George. He was really solid to end that first half. They give it back over to Sexton. Sexton going inside, fakes, kicks it out. Fontecchio, 3-ball, short, no good. Booker pulls it down. Suns looking to seal this one. For lack of a better word, they could get ahead enough here to kind of make a little bit of a gap in this game. 8-point game, Booker. Just ISOing. Goes inside. Puts it up. Tough finish. No good. It's pulled down by Fontecchio over to Sexton. Now over to Fontecchio again. 3-ball. Leans into it. Can't get it to go. Sexton gets the board. He's going to go inside. Kicks it out. John Collins 3-ball. That one's no good. It's pulled down by Booker. Just tough breaks for the Jazz. Now it's taken away again by Sexton. Here he goes. Slow it down. Give it to Markkanen. He hasn't touched the ball. Extra feed, extra pass to Markkanen, and he's going to go to the line for 2 shots here. What a bogus set of minutes. Holy cow. I mean, it's just been back and forth in that last about 60 seconds. Just a lot of stuff going on. Jazz looking to get this lead a little bit closer. You just need to be maintaining that striking distance. We know this team can be solid. JC's not in the game. And I'm sure he's going to check in here soon, probably at the 5-minute mark. 107-114, 7-point game. Got to close that gap. I know I keep saying it, but we got to close that gap. Not too much. Do it. 33 in the chat. Appreciate you guys stopping in. Really does mean a lot to me. Make sure you're smashing up that like button. Put it in the chat. Who do you want to win this game? Markkanen. Second one up, and that one's no good. It's tipped out. Oh, Ochai could not quite hold on to that one. It'll go the other way. 107-114, 7-point game. That's a couple missed free throws tonight for Markkanen. Not when you need those. Off the mark for Kevin Durant on a 3-ball. That is a saying that I have not said very often tonight. He has been fantastic. Keontae thought about the 3, takes a 3, got the foul. That's 3 free throws coming up here for Keontae George. That's a foul that a lot of people are going to hate on, but hey, way to go. We head to a commercial timeout here. What a play from Keontae. Fantastic stuff. Fantastic stuff. Oh, man. Oof. Yep, join that Discord. Get in there. Let's get that popping. Let's get the likes popping. Let's get up to 40 by the end of this timeout. All we need is 2 people. Smash it up, you guys. I appreciate all 670 who have stopped in today. Really does mean a lot. Getting late, but you know what? We stick with it. That's what we do. That is what we do. Still 7 minutes to come back and win. I like that mentality. Stanko, appreciate it, my man. Oh, man. Let's see. Can we do it? Can we do it, you guys? All right. We got just 7 minutes left to play. Can the Jazz get the job done? I think yes. I think yes. I think they can do it. We will see. We will see. They're going to have to prove me wrong. We are 1 like away from 40 likes. I would appreciate it very much. Go Jazz, only down 7. 7 minutes, 7 points. Can they do it? You. Oh. Just got to lock in. That's all. I agree. And look, that is just such a veteran play from Keontae George there. He grabs, he fakes the pump fake on the 3-point line, goes up with it, gets that Mike Conley-esque foul, that contact that really wouldn't have been there in the past. You know, if you got lucky there, but holy cow. It's been fantastic. It's been fantastic. Holy cow. I mean, the way that he has blossomed is just incredible. I love it. I love it, you guys. Fun to watch. Very fun to watch him blossom into a really good player for this team. 114-107. So far, Phoenix has scored 12 in the quarter. The Jazz have scored 8. That first quarter was just bogus, 41-38 in favor of the Phoenix Suns. A lot of good stuff. What's going on? It's Fisher. Appreciate you stopping in. That CP3 foul, exactly. That classic little guard foul that you need, the 3-point draw. That is exactly what you want. The Jazz, so far in this in-season tournament, have been absolutely fantastic, winning their first 2 games against the Blazers and the Grizzlies, who have struggled of late. But it's time for them to prove themselves. Can they do it? In-season tournament, West A standings, LAL on top. The Lakers, 2-0, plus 30 on their point differential. The Jazz, 2-0, plus 22 on their point differential. First one does not go at the line for Keontae George. We cannot let the free throws be the thing that kills us. Markkanen's missed a couple. Keontae just missed one there. We can't let that be the thing that shoots us in the foot. Got to make our free throws. He got the second one to go. That was a rough shot, though. That was a rough shot. 108, 114. 6-point game. Can he get one more and get us back? It's up, and it is good. Keontae trying to keep us in this. As a rookie, I love it. He's been fantastic. I can't complain about his play tonight. And there's a foul. That one will be on the Jazz. It's going to be on Abaji. 6:47 left to play in the fourth. Here is Allen to inbound it. Gets it in. And it goes to... oh my gosh. Nurkic. He kicks it out. Little cannot knock down the 3 ball, and it's pulled down by Markkanen. Here comes Clarkson. JC working with it on the left side. Clarkson gets a screen from Markkanen over to Keontae. Keontae George back over to Clarkson. Clarkson going inside, fades away, cannot knock it down. It's pulled down by Nurkic. Nurkic over to Eric Gordon. Gordon working with it. Gets a screen from Nurkic. Doesn't use it. Gives it over to Durant. Durant's been fantastic all game. Durant sizing up Abaji. Kicks it over. Gordon, 3 ball. Yes! Gordon, big time 3 ball. Big time. 117, 109. Here is Keontae. Keontae gives it over to JC. JC gets a screen from John Collins. He lobs it up for him. That's just a stupid lob. But Collins gets fouled down low by Nurkic. Nurkic has got to be racking him up, man. He's got 4, I think. Yeah. 4 fouls on him. And 2 more at the line. The Jazz getting to the line with ease. Can they just knock down their shots? They've gone cold a little bit offensively, and that's not going to help. That one doesn't go either. If you just look at free throws alone, just free throws, we have missed 5, 6 free throws missed. And at that point, I mean, what's the point, right? Because you are literally taking yourselves out of the game. 7-point game here. 110 to 117 as he does knock down that second one. They have got to start knocking those down. You just can't be competitive. Here's Durant. Durant looking to go inside. Gives it down low to Nurkic. He puts it up. Got it to go on the hook shot. Nurkic is cute with it. He's nice. Now Keontae. Keontae gets a screen from Markkanen. Looking to go inside, puts it up off the glass, can't get it to go. Collins is there and puts it up and in. 112-117. 5-point game, 5:01 left to play. Here's Durant. Durant puts it up. Tough shot on the separation. Can't get it to go. The Jazz looking to close this gap. Here's JC. JC wants it. He's open. 3-ball. You betcha! Jordan Clarkson for 3. 115, 119, 438 left to play here in this fourth quarter. This one is getting close again, folks. Let's see how it finishes. Here's Durant on the right block. Swings it over to Gordon. Now here is Little in the corner. Allen looking to go inside. Puts it up. Tough shot. Doesn't go. Nurkic fouled. Gosh, man. Nurkic. Killing me. Killing me, Nurkic. Good. I never thought of him as an elite player, but the way that he draws fouls late is just impeccable, and it is hard to deal with. Hard to deal with, you guys. Wow. 42 likes on the stream. I appreciate it very much. Hey, make sure you are telling your friends about it. It really would mean the world to me if we could get like 50 people in here for the end of this game, but I understand. I understand why people aren't, so it's not a big deal. Here is Durant. Gives it over to Booker. Booker on the right. Drives inside. Goes baseline, and that one's going to stay with the Suns. It was off of Abaji's foot. So it's going to be an inbound here for the Suns. Booker going to get that one in. 4:05, 2.5 left on the shot clock. Let's see if the Suns can get something quick off. They inbound it to Durant. He's wide open. Takes a shot. Got it. Gosh, you can't do that. I couldn't tell who it was, but somebody just way overcommitted on that initial inbound, and they just left him wide open, able to get in there with the teardrop. Here is JC. JC gives it over to John Collins. Collins looking to go inside, loses it out of bounds, but it's going to stay with the Jazz. It will stay with the Jazz. Markkanen going for the steal there. That's what it was. Markkanen has kind of struggled in this game here. 19 points on 4 for 10, shooting just 40% from the floor. But he'll take a 3 there. It does not go. And Abaji has to claw for the rebound. It out to George. Keontae going inside, gets it poked away. Now here come the Suns, trying to pull away in this one. 6-point game. They could blow it open here. Down low, Nurkic looking to draw another foul probably. Kicks it out, wide open, Kevin Durant. Yeah, you can't leave that open. Listen, I understand switches and all that. You just have to have a guy on it. Then the entire time. It is not worth waiting. Abaji, corner 3. He responds. Abaji, got it to go. We have got to play on defense. Defense is what's going to win us this, not the offense. Not the offense. Holy cow. Just play defense, guys. D-Book on the left side. The stars are shining right now. Gordon stepping in, blocked. Shot clock violation. That's a big stop by the Utah Jazz and a timeout on the floor. That's a big time play. Big time play, you guys. We head to a commercial timeout. I am just gassed. This game is nuts. Jeez. Appreciate you guys sticking with me as always. Means the most. 37 in the chat. Appreciate you guys very much. Lock in D. And Kevin F. and Durant, man, he is nuts. Just nuts. He has been insane. 14 for 20. I'm no math wizard, but that guy is deadly accurate. Long time no see. Nope. Appreciate you stopping in, my man. Let's see. I just want to see what this is because this is ridiculous. 14 for 20. 70%. Like, that is just absurd. And he just shoots so much too. He's always open because he's so versatile and he knows how to get to his spots. 33 for KD, 14 for 20 from the field. Absolutely fantastic. All right. Here we go. 2:27 left in this one. Yeah, but long time no see. Good to see you. Nope. And we are very close. Very close here to getting 40 people in the stream. It would really mean the most. Just got a little bit left in this game. 2:27. The Jazz trying to come out on top here and get to getting close. Addison would be on, but his school football game has playoff game going on tonight. Yep. It's he's busy. He's busy, but we're cooking here. We're cooking. Need some new merch this year. Have the hoodie and the CP3 shirt. Yes, sir, bro. We'll get it kind of rejuvenated. I got to work on that. I got some ideas I've been cooking up. So I got to get that going. Trust. I want to cuz I want to wear some of it too, you know. Got to rep the brand, right? 33 in the chat. This is good. We realize we haven't been nearly as active as we should be, and we apologize to every single one of you. But it's always fun. When we get it going, it's fun, right? So stay with us. Addison will be back. I will be back. We'll be working on it, you know, in there in whatever capacity we decide to do, whether that's videos, whether that's this. But tonight, we're at the Delta Center for Jazz basketball. It's time to finish this one out at the brand new Delta Center, Utah. That court just looks absolutely fantastic, and we are back to action here. Deontay George. Can the Jazz close the gap? Clarkson gets the handoff. Looks to go inside. Kick out. And then Markkanen is the cutter, and he gets it and puts it up and in on the slam. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Here is D-Book. D-Book working with it. 15 assists for Devin Booker. That is a career high. This offense has been cooking. Durant, hurls, fakes. Cannot get it to go. The Jazz have a chance to cut this to within 2 or 1. Clarkson takes the 3. Got it! Clarkson, big time 3. Holy cow. Jordan Clarkson, what a shot. Steps into it. That is the second crazy Clarkson 3 of the night. You gotta love it. He is just immensely talented. The crowd on its feet. Here we go. Devin Booker up top. Working his way around. 123, 124. Can the Jazz generate the steal? Yes, they can. It's Keontae. George going inside. Puts it up. Tough shot. Doesn't go. It's pulled down by the Suns. Should have slowed it down. Come on, Keontae. That one could cost him. That one could cost him. We'll see. 1 point game. Here we go, baby. Devin Booker up top. Here we go. Up to Durant. Durant, he has been the golden. Oh my gosh, he wanted it all right there. Couldn't get it to go. Here come the Jazz and a foul. That's garbage. Review that. Oh my gosh. That is just a devastating call. Kevin Durant goes up for the dunk right there, and he went right into John Collins, and they're going to call that a foul on John Collins. That's garbage. Just garbage. First free throw. Up and good from Kevin Durant. He just doesn't miss, guys. Does not miss. One more free throw here. And the Jazz, 51 seconds to make it or break it. Do you stay undefeated? And do you give yourself a shot to advance to the next round of the in-season tournament? It is up. It is good. And here we go. Deontay, going to let that ball roll. Let it roll. He got it. Gives it up to JC. No one better. JC, 3-ball. Tough shot. Doesn't go. It's rebounded by Markkanen. No. There's a foul. It's going to stay with Utah. Holy cow, they got bailed out. Terrible shot by JC. They get it back. Will they do anything with it? That is just not a good shot. I know that he's hit tough ones tonight, but that is not a good shot from JC. He can do better from that. He can do better than that. Exactly. You do not need to hit a quick three here. We do not need to hit a quick three here. Markkanen will be at the line, I believe, right? Markkanen 10 for 12 tonight from the free throw line. 41 in the chat. Appreciate you guys. And they're talking about it here. Questioning who the foul was on. They're going to challenge it. Gosh, man. Might as well use your challenge here. Why not? But holy cow. Let's see if we can get to 50 likes. We need one person to smash that up. It would really mean a lot to me here as I kind of get back into the fold. It would mean a lot. Let's go, Jazz. Yes, sir, Stanko. Let's stick with them. Hit a quick layup and a stop. Almost as good as a three. Yeah, absolutely. But a challenge here on that foul. So we're going to see. It may not be shots for the Jazz. The shots would help. I mean, that would be huge. Even if you just get one of those. You just need to get a stop on the other end. But a challenge changes all of that. You're going the other way. And if the Phoenix Suns score there, then the game is probably over. And, you know, judging by how they've played, they've been fantastic. This quarter has been dead even. 24 points a team. They're knotted up. It's just going to be a matter of who shot the best from the free throw line. And right now, that has been Phoenix by far. And let's take a look at that because I want to see. But, I mean, it's just been, they have been better. Like, they have done a better job of, especially the three-pointers. That is where they're making the difference here. But, who knows? 50 likes. Yes, sir, everybody. Appreciate you guys helping me out with that. Really means a lot, everybody. It does. All right. Here we go. The Suns challenge this foul call. And it appears it's a foul. There's a foul here. But I don't know who's going to go to the line. Yeah, the foul should be Booker on Collins here. They just... So Collins will be at the line now. That makes more sense. And that's not a good thing for the Jazz. Collins is nowhere near as good from the line. But he knocks down the first one. That's clutch. That's a big deal. Collins knocks down that first one. And if you are the Suns, that would be a successful challenge right there. Because you got the worst shooter to the line on the season. He's 72% from the line. He's closing this gap. A 1-point gap would be really nice. But either way, he's closing this up. Collins. Second shot up. That one's good. Money from the line. Collins getting the job done. Here's Booker. Booker could still put this away. Looking to make it a 4-point game. Can he do it? Collins. Booker, looking for it all. Booker gives it over to Durant. KD up top. Sizing up. Takes it right over Abaji. Yes! Bang! Holy cow, KD. Unconscious, ladies and gentlemen. Unconscious. What do you do? What do you do? Oh my gosh. If you want to donate on PayPal, I can just show you my PayPal. Because I can give I just split it with Addison, but we don't have a separate PayPal. I'll drop it though. Holy cow, man. Just insane. Just insane, you guys. Wild stuff. Wild stuff. How do you even do that? Kevin Durant, man. Holy cow. Is he something special? Kevin Durant is nutty, you guys. Just nutty. Oh my goodness. Kevin Durant all day. Lauri Markkanen with 21. Clarkson with 34. Impressive stuff. Okay, just look up my first and last name. I'll put it in the chat. Keontae George, going to inbound. 18 seconds left to play here. Here is Keontae. Keontae gets it into Markkanen. Markkanen goes inside, puts it up. He is denied at the rim. Markkanen gives it down to Okogie. He loses it. Allen backs it out. 8 seconds to go. This game is over. Wow. Markkanen just got met. And that's too much. He forced himself into that. He was not the guy to go to at that time, in my opinion. It's not the guy. And maybe he was, but maybe in a different situation, because I don't feel like that was the right situation. Like, I just don't feel like it. I don't know. Grayson Allen at the line. First one is up. First one is good. Makes it already a 2-possession game, but that one just makes it a little tough. Jazz bettors are open for this one right here. Suns bettors are equally hoping for this one right here. Allen. Got it. Hits them both. 6-point game. 7 seconds left. Dang. That's a tough one. It's going to be a tough loss for the Jazz. It'd be very tough to lose this one. Okay, let's see. Here. Here, I'm going to choose a photo. Let's see. What could I do? What could I do? All right, I put a photo in there. Hopefully that works. Okay. Phoenix had been fantastic. The third part of the big three for Phoenix is out. So I changed it. It should be a picture of me now. Nope. So check that out. Here's Kelly O. Can't even get it in. 6.2 remains here. Jazz out of timeouts. He makes it. Oh my God. Clarkson is just insane. So another timeout now as Clarkson somehow hit that three. 128, 131 here. I guess the Jazz are still in this one. I mean, I don't really see a route for them to totally win that. So we'll see. But holy smokes, that is a crazy three. And he's hit 3 of those now in this game. Shots that should not have gone in. So props to him. Hey, by the way, this is insane, guys. The average view duration on this, 5 minutes. That's insane. That's awesome. I mean, you guys are killing it. You guys are killing it. I appreciate it very, very much. I appreciate it. This is over. Yeah, you're right, box one. But that was a crazy shot by JC. See if we can stay. I mean, it would take some stroke of luck. I think what you do is you just try to get this on the inbound, right? And then if you don't get it on the inbound, you foul and you see where you go from there. But it's going to be very limited time no matter what you do. Obviously, they're going to put all 5 on the side where we're inbounding. Yuta Watanabe is back. Looking to get it. Let's see. Allen to inbound. Gets it into Durant. It did not foul. And it's over. It is over. It is over. Dang. Rough game at the end there. But holy cow, was that a fun one to cover. I lost my voice almost. I probably won't have a voice in the morning. But, I mean, what a blast. Holy smokes, guys. That is fun. That is really, really fun. And I enjoyed covering it. You know, maybe we didn't have as many people as we used to, but that's okay. It was a blast. Very much a blast. And I just saw that come through. From you. Nope. I appreciate that, man. That means the world. And, you know, that just encourages me even more to keep staying on here, man. That really means a lot. So thank you. Thank you for that. And yeah, I mean, it was a good game. It was a good game. Yeah, I appreciate that. Yes, that's right. Nope, I remember that. Yeah, we will get you hooked up with some new merch here soon. I'm thinking, and let me just preview if I can find them. But I had some ideas that I was kind of going through. And I have a lot of files on here because I had to kind of redo my computer. But if we look here, I've got oh, maybe it's not going to show up like that anymore. Weird. Let's see. Let me try. So I have this idea because I want to do kind of a line where it's a little bit of like a Miami Vice feel. I don't know if you'd be into that, but I've got a lot of stuff going on. Of course, guys, very happy to cover this one for you. Let's look at the scorecard real quick while everybody's still in here. JC, to all my JC fans, what a fantastic night for Jordan Clarkson. Hit a lot of crazy shots, circus shots. 37 points on 14 for 26, and Kevin Durant with 38. I'll let you guys look at that while I bounce over and take a look at this. But holy smokes, I mean, just a fantastic game from him. And that's what you need. That is what you need. Yeah, fun stuff. Very fun stuff. Let's take a look. I want to see if I can find. Let's see. What's it called? What am I looking up right now? It was JH. I know I saw it somewhere. It's going to take my computer forever. Oh, logo. See that. Yep, good to see you. Good to see you, Kenny. Thank you for coming in. Back to work for you. I'm sorry, Dean. That's no fun. Oh, you're in marketing? That's awesome. That's actually, I know it's going to sound stupid because I'm not doing a great job of it, but that's actually going to be my major in college. As far as I know right now, I could go the law route, but right now marketing is looking like what it's going to be. That's awesome. Focus on Jazz Huddle brand, new takes on the JH. That's going to get you growing. Okay. Okay. If you have any specific ideas, man, do not hesitate to reach out on Instagram or whatever, and we can get working. I mean, I will take anything because it's good, and this is like this experience, like it's on my college apps, you know. So it's good to see. Leading 95, 91, and then Colin Sexton happened. Yeah, you're right, Carlo. I mean, he didn't exactly play his best here, and I'll show you this. I'll show you this. I want to show you kind of what I was thinking. Like this kind of thing here, if it'll pop up. You see that? It's just kind of a cool blue. I think that we could do some work with that. Maybe on a black hoodie, maybe on a white hoodie. Probably not a white hoodie. But I mean, there's plenty of stuff. I've thought about a lot of different things. That's cool, Stanko. Where do you go? I want to know. Where does Stanko go to college? Oh man. But yeah, I definitely love the channel. It's and then I also had a dark purple one too, and I just figured, you know, why not? But of course, you know, covering this, gotta love it. You guys are so fun to do this for. Always very get a JH wallet. That would be cool. I like that idea a lot, Kenny. Especially if it's kind of like indented, you know what I mean? I think that would be really sweet. So I'll look into that actually. I think that's a good idea. Very good idea. Oh man. All right, you guys. Yeah. You like the blue? I think so too. Blue is cool. And it is on my college resume. It's fun. I'm trying to get into business schools. I applied to Nebraska, KU, Utah, and then a bunch of other ones. Minnesota, Indiana, Ohio State, Arizona State. I think that's all of them. But yeah, I mean, I just want to keep my options open. Honestly, you know, I've thought about this, and maybe it would happen. But if I could get an internship with the Jazz, if I went to Utah, I'm sold. Like I'm gone. You know, I'm going. Because that is my passion. I want to work. I want to work in the NBA in one way or another, or for an entertainment company. I think that would honestly be the way to do it. But we'll see. You know, I got to be a dream chaser, and that's part of what this channel is, right? Getting out there and just showing that we can do it. So tough loss tonight for Utah, but it was a fun stream. You guys had fun. Chat was bumping all night. Appreciate it, and you know, stay with me, stay with us as we get back to our normal schedule, right? We love it. Locked On Sports, reach out to them. Do you think I would have a shot to, do you think I could intern with them or something? Make graphics or whatever, or I mean, even get on one of their shows. I would love that. That would be awesome, but I would need to be much more knowledgeable to do that. I don't know. David Locke is a madman. I think anybody could rap better than Tony Brothers. Let's be real. Let's be real here, Coleman. Let's be real. Let's be real. Tony Brothers is not it. Have a seat right in front of David Locke? Really? No way, dude. No way. That's wild. That is wild. I mean, that he is good. He is good, and I have always admired him. I listen to him almost every week. I mean, he is a fantastic podcaster, guy that I definitely would love to meet at some point. I'm just never in Utah, which is why I've always thought about, you know, going down there for school. But anyway, yeah, there you go, Coleman. That'll do it. Yeah, I mean, it's not hard. It's not hard, right? Yeah, and it's good. A lot of opportunity, but yeah, maybe I end up giving it all up and just doing this forever. Who knows? Who knows? But yeah, I mean Kevin Durant, 38 tonight. JC, 37. It was a good one. It was a very good game. Very, very good game for both teams. The Suns come out on top. I mean, you look at this. This was back and forth, and then the Suns just kind of started to get up, got a little close. Yep. Good luck to you as well. Well, I guess you're already there, but thank you for the donation. Nope, it means the world, man. Appreciate you repping us all the time. It really is something special. So thank you, and we will see you next time. Always love seeing all you guys in here. I'm gonna go ahead and end it for the night. It's getting late. It's about 11:54 where I am, so I appreciate you guys all stopping in. I'm gonna head out. Appreciate you guys. We will see you in the next one. I don't know when that is, but I'm sure it's soon. So thank you for all being on here, and go JH.